Yeah, let me tell you why I almost moved last week. I go into a spot just to pick food up. Like I said, the minute I order it, I usually just walk over because like it's right up the block. Mm-hmm. I walk over and it's usually not done. So, and it gives me time to just relax, sit down, maybe catch the game for 15 minutes.
That's how you met your last man's.
That's all right. See,
word.
I'm just saying.
Gunther,
I think that was his name.
Chad.
Don't frame it like I'm a pro now. Don't do that. Don't frame me like that. Don't frame me like that. So, then they're cool, and during this time, I guess it's happy hour. So the play's a little lively. It's fine. I don't mind. And then Drop It Like It's Hot comes on.
Interesting.
It comes on.
Okay.
And I see some of the Caucasian catching the groove. I see them catching the groove.
It's very similar to that last story. That's all I'm saying.
No. Listen. And I'm still just waiting for my food. I see them catching the groove. And then you can see the guy there's literally a guy, an aux cord, and a phone. Like the bartender.
Oh, okay.
And he's just giving me
a playlist.
Yeah, he's giving me a look like,
like you fucking with it.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah,
if you fucking with it. Especially you fucking with it.
And me, in his mind, I'm not paying him no mind at this point. Because no. Just no. I'm ignoring him. Nothing at all. By the time the hook dropped, he just changed that shit. Because I wasn't giving him no sauce.
Yeah, he wasn't giving no eye contact.
I wasn't giving no sauce. And I was like, oh, okay. Everyone wants a token black guy over here. Let me get the fuck out of here.
You gotta stop going to these establishments, man.
I gotta eat.
It's gonna be like Get Out.
I gotta eat. And the food here, unfortunately, is unbelievably great.
No, it's good. You gotta deliver or something.
It's not Get Out, it's Get In, motherfucker. Like, we gonna get you for your food.
That's the third time Dro addressed me as something happening to me in here. That's about the third time.
Yo, man.
Nah, but I mean, your area is nice. Your area is nice. I remember before recording, before the break, we did pop out to like one of those bars and stuff. It is nice over here, so. But
it's like they treat me too nice over here. They treat me too nice. Like, hey, I'm not just like y'all, but unless y'all starting to pay reparations, please go about y'all business. Just go about what y'all usually do. All right? It's okay.
It's still February. They probably like.
There's been a lot of fucked up shit going on in February. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. There's been a lot of fucked up shit going on in February, and I don't see my activists outside. I don't know what's going on. I don't see too much Black Lives shit going on right now. I haven't been seeing a lot of Black History Month during Black History. I know y'all don't care because
we do.
Latin
yes, we do. Care.
What
Latinx History Month. I don't know what that is.
Immensely, bro. What are you talking
like a
about?
porn site. He says it like that.
This is Hispanic American. What is that? When is that?
You think I'm indigenous, first of all?
Yeah, you biracial.
I'm not biracial.
You damn near at this point. You damn near Gizelia. I don't know what.
That's crazy. No. Calling me a Gizelia is crazy. That's nasty work.
Well, what y'all call me is not a problem.
These are your stories. I'm just saying what you sound like in your stories.
All right, man.
You went to a spot playing Dropping Like It's Hot? Like,
and then they thought they thought
they're looking for you for the sauce in there.
They were because they thought I was one of the white blacks, but they thought I would just be my go-to record. I'm like, this is not even the time for this record.
Oh my god!
But let's play this intro, man. Y'all already upset me. This is the beginning of this damn episode. Welcome to episode 171 of the Imaginary Players podcast. Me, the one with full disclosure, a.k.a. Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, doing all the great things you guys do, and being amazing fans. Since we've been back, the response, the support, everything has been so amazing. I just want to make sure I get that out the way before we just dive into everything like usual. Let's get business orders out of the way before we start the podcast. Let me introduce everybody first. I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself. Still lagged up from this trip. To my immediate left is the smoothest man on the planet, one half of the beige tandem. Derek, tell the people something.
Every time you said this is the greatest show on earth, it just makes me want to throw a carnival. Like I'm gonna manifest that for Imaginary Players Carnival. That should be fire.
I should be going fucking.
Every time you say great show, we're gonna have one day we're gonna have a carnival.
We're gonna have to have a lot of staff because there'd be too many kids around for me. I tell you, or like a carnival party.
No, not not a carnival party.
Like
It
an
depends what kind
actual-
of carnival.
like
it
an
depends what kind
actual-
of carnival party you're talking about. 'Cause
Like
that's a
carnival or like
party.
carnival?
Well, when I say carnival party, that sounds like a sex party. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm not with. I'm like, what's he got going on here?
Now maybe get like a venue, get like some
without the animals
arcades,
type shit.
arcade stuff, like
Uh-huh.
candy popcorn, like on the summer, something like that. After our regular summer party, that
Gotcha.
we,
Okay.
But like separate, like carnival-esque kind of party. Every time you say the greatest one on earth, that's just what I think about, and that sounds like a really
That's
cool.
not-
like
Oh.
celebratory type shit, like a
That
World
is-
Fair type shit. Or
And by the way, that's stamped now on this pod. So if any of y'all do that, we know y'all trying to steal our souls.
Yes.
Just letting y'all know.
And y'all would be weird. So
big
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
yeah, so y'all shouldn't do that.
But
But yeah, that's not a bad idea. Actually, I see where your head's at here.
Man,
Gotta
like,
manifest it. Gotta
like an
manifest it.
adult carnival party because too many
Yeah.
kids.
that'd
be fire.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
That'd be fire.
Across from me is the man behind the camera. The other half of the beige tandem, the brothel bandit, Dro is here. Talk to people.
Hello, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend. I sure did.
You made it out.
He
Surprising.
sounded like he did something terrible.
You
Every-
barely made it out
Yo.
from what I've seen. But
Yes, as Derek was saying, I barely made it out, but I did make it out.
yo,
to
in the
DC.
first 2 hours, he was drunk.
Yeah.
Well, y'all
Yo,
were drunk.
We were drunk.
Y'all were drunk. But
This is
he
the
was-
first
he-
time y'all will actually work. Yes, y'all. This is the first time because in many
Yeah.
times the y'all does not.
Yeah,
count,
basically.
but yes.
y'all was
We-
twisted.
It was a fun time. DC definitely showed me around, and
It's like the minute y'all touched down in that state, they handed y'all like a mimosa.
bro,
And then you got into that state.
I didn't think I could indulge that much alcohol in that short time, but it was fun. I can't front, bro.
Yeah, if y'all don't know what the hell we're talking about, me and Dro took a trip to DC.
Little late birthday celebration.
Yeah, celebrate Dro's birthday. Dro has never been to DC as an adult.
No.
DC is a wonderful place.
You been there as a kid?
Yeah, but that was like fucking 9 years old.
When he got here.
You came from Mexico. You went straight to you went straight to the president. That's what you did.
Jesus
You come
Christ.
from Mexico. You
I
went
walked
straight to
into
the
that one.
president.
I walked into that one.
No, we went to DC and man, we had a time. Always shout to all my family out there in
Yes,
DC, man. Y'all
yes, shout
always hold it down, make sure we
Shout out to the
straight.
whole DC family
So shout out to
out
my
there.
family out there, man. And
Definitely
everybody
so.
that I got love for out
Look
there.
at you already shouting out y'all family. You already
Nah,
cousin
because
over there.
they show
Your cousin
love,
over there
bro.
already.
It was hospitality, bro. They show love and hospitality, bro.
Nah, that's dope. That's what's up.
It was dope to see that extensive family that John has. So
Y'all drank a lot of alcohol, from what I saw.
I mean, we had a good time.
Listen, man.
I had a good time.
I told you, I feel like I still just got here today when I've been here since Monday.
Like part of my body's still in DC.
Yeah, for sure.
On that fucking couch.
So, yeah, but shout out to DC. Maybe one day we'll have a Patreon episode about what we did over there.
Yes.
But yeah. What else we got? You guys are introduced. I told you guys about my escapades over here.
That was the same word I was going to use.
Yeah, over
and that
here.
also sounds sexual.
What else do you have? We can get started.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot.
Is there a reason y'all hate the internet? You know what's crazy? I hate
What?
the internet. There's a reason I hate
You
the
hate the
internet.
internet?
I always want to
shit.
start off
I
like
like
the
this. I like
internet.
this.
Yeah. Yo,
I hate
you know
the
what?
internet
I
reason
am
to
tired of
reason.
seeing one person. Well, I'm usually tired of seeing maybe certain individuals from
like
pop
group or
culture or
just-
whatever.
okay.
No, this one dude, and I know y'all know who I'm about to talk about when I say his name, because y'all would never think or see him unless you see him on line, bugging out. You know that big muscly dude who be dancing? He be eating.
Oh man,
I heard he's doing food review. Some shit
Yo,
with food
bro.
now.
they canceled him. I feel bad for him. Though.
No, they're trying. There's a petition to cancel him.
No,
They-
I think
they're throwing
it-
that link under every
I think
tweet. Of his.
they disbanded his TikTok account.
Good.
No, yes, even though I hate him, I don't want him to not have no bread.
Nah, bro, you ain't see the way he was dancing, bro. That was
No, I've seen his videos 100 times. I'd
be mad uncomfortable.
and I pray to God I'd never have to be in a spot with him. But also, I mean, he is bothering people. Never mind. But I mean, like, I'm conflicted with shit like that because it's like, get it how
you see
you
the video
live.
of him eating the pizza?
Yes,
Yes.
I've
Oh
seen.
my! And he there's like a little giggly girl noise, and then it bites a whole pie, and it's like, oh god, it's so like disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool you could like dance and stuff for like all that muscle mass. I'm surprised like you can do that, but like.
Look what they're
Man,
I'm
look what
surpri- I'm
look what impressed this
surprised.
nigga.
There's no reason he should be able to like fluidly do like a worm or something like that in a fucking restaurant. But like, the way he ate that pizza was like mad cringy, and it's like he's very performative. And he's doing it for like obviously for like social media, but it was very just like uncomfortable. And I'm like, yo, bro, you are like way too muscular to be doing like this weird shit, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, nah, that's. And I've been seeing him a lot in the last week, and it's because of that same video though. It's because of that pizza video.
Oh no, he's been running amok for mad long.
He always has, but like this week I've been seeing him a lot because of that pizza video, and everyone's like trying to cancel him. They like under his photo on IG, they keep on like throwing a link for the petition to ban him from like internet.
Yeah, I saw that, and I think Cardi B said something about it. She was like,
"Did she really?" Did she?
Yeah, she made a whole video. She's like, "Hey, let that muscly weird guy alone. Like, he's not bothering nobody. Like, don't take money out of his pocket." Or
I love how it's Cardi B of all people.
Yeah, Cardi was, but I don't know. I like I said, I'm conflicted. Don't take money out of his pocket, but also get it how you live. When you make that type of content, you have to be willing to know that it may not be all the way sustainable. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, a lot of these social media dudes like that. For instance, like him, or like the other that Dan Rue kid who used to dance a lot.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
These guys who were like very popular, for like maybe a month or 2 months and stuff like that, like fly by night kind of dudes. But like in that moment, they were really popular. So hopefully they like capitalize on it monetary wise and kept some money aside or network and stuff like that.
Deals or like some.
You gotta know how to do it, man. Look at Drewski.
Movies or some shit like that.
Look at Drewski. Drewski's a prime example of capitalizing on like your internet comedic like fame, virals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro, man's doing a whole tour, bro. Like over there in DC. Like,
I think Drewski's the most successful and the funniest IG comedian.
He is a different type.
Yeah, like
he's super talented, bro.
He capitalized that, bro.
Yeah.
So, networked everything.
So yeah,
that's why I hate the internet. Though.
No, I mean, I've hated that young man. Yeah, I've hated him on the internet. But I'm torn. Yeah, don't take his bread away. He's not bothering anybody. But then he also is bothering people. So when you are bothering people, you got to have a backup plan.
I'm sure people saying that he be doing that for free food.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Because like every video is him dancing in a food spot and eating their food and like promoting them.
I've always prayed I never, ever would ever be in the same restaurant with him.
Which I would have done if y'all like was at brunch this past week in DC. He was just in there, just like twerking. Next to y'all, like some pancakes.
First of all,
well, you don't really have any legs to stand on because of like what'll be going on over here and like these establishments you choose to continue to go to for some reason.
During brunch?
First of all, I'm leaving. I don't need to be there.
Yeah.
I just don't need to be there. I'm gonna leave. It's just showing me that I don't need to be there.
Yeah.
So that's all I would do.
Yeah.
Old me would probably throw something at him. Now me,
tomato.
I'm gonna just walk out because it's like, yo, bro, like you moving too much of your rotundum is just moving right next to.
Wait,
me.
what was that word?
Like,
Your what? His what?
Rotundum.
Rotundum?
Like his fucking biceps and all that shit should not be.
Is that a word? Is that a real
What
word?
did you just say? Rotundum? What?
Rotundum.
If that's a
Niggas
real word.
make that up?
Wait, that's a real word. But that's the name of this episode.
Yeah, what the fuck is a rotundum?
I don't know what the hell that
What
is.
the fuck is Dro?
His body mass should not be moving that much.
Nigga was in the nation's capital for 2 days. You just made up some shit. The fuck is a rotundum? What? The fuck you just say?
That's like actually like a part of your body.
But I mean, hey man, if he needs to do that to sustain his well being, so be it.
I don't know what you just said. What the fuck is a rotundum?
Dude, that's actually like exactly what it is he be moving.
But come on, bro.
It's like where like your shoulders at.
Yo, Mexicans could be educated, bro.
Nigga was around.
I'm studious. Fuck out of here, bro. Like I was
nigga saw a couple girls in all white outfits. Now he changes.
That's
his vocabulary.
crazy. Yo,
Dude, that was a wild word you said, and it was very informative. So I'm glad you enlightened the listeners.
That's crazy.
And myself.
That's crazy.
Nigga saw a bunch. Nigga saw some excellence in DC. Now nigga changed the whole vocabulary, his whole style, everything different now. Yeah, this nigga. Rotumidism.
It says it's located in the base of the skull.
I'm not questioning this nigga. When he say words like that, you right, nigga.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, bro. What the fuck is that?
Yo,
What the fuck are you even said to us? What?
Yo,
Just say his body, nigga. Ain't no girls in this room. Who you trying to impress, nigga? What the fuck? They got me tight just now. What the fuck is he talking about? There's no girls here. It's us.
I love education.
Hella studios, bro. We out here. So
Nigga went to DC, got some podcast followers. I wanted to make sure they know it's him.
That was crazy.
Fuck.
Yo, shout to DC, man. It was amazing.
All right,
you got it.
don't scream it neither.
Yeah.
Nigga. right, what the fuck?
Yo, why you hate the internet?
What?
What you got?
Word,
problem with?
what?
I just no, honestly, I just never take this off.
Oh, okay. Just
It's a good
It's a reminder. It's a good reminder.
Yeah, it's a good
of what
reminder.
you
Every
see
single
this week.
time seeing it, I'm like,
Yeah.
Like I started thinking, like, damn, this week I really don't hate the internet.
Yeah,
but
I haven't put anything new in that link in mad long. So yeah, and I think it was some involving Paul Pierce. I just don't know
Oh, that was the one from his tweet.
with the
When he was, I'm single.
no, forget that.
He did
No,
more?
He did something else.
oh,
He's
God.
always doing
I
something.
think he owes somebody money, and I wish I remembered.
It's probably the government.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we'll skip that. Does any more specific news or current events that we want to get out the way, or want to speak about? Everything keeps falling apart in every country. There's more train derailment, shit's blowing
A
up.
lot of shit is happening right now. If everyone's not choosing to pay attention to what's going on, like more and more fucking just everything havoc is happening.
I think people just choose to be oblivious.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm not. I want to say it's all right, but it's wrong at the same time because we already are so strenuous to so much shit going on in our lives. It's like I can't think of this one thing right now and like have it processing in the moment. But it's like at one moment we all have to really just stop and think like a lot of shit's happening right now.
Yeah.
And maybe I should be worried about it. So
Oh, we definitely should be worried about it. But the problem is no one is. And there's a whole lot of things. There's a lot more extraterrestrial news that's been happening in
that
the last
shit,
month.
the government shit,
The global warming situation.
global warming.
I think it was in Iceland. I don't know. There was some continent that like a piece of ice fell off of like a mountain or something. But like that, the piece that had fell off
It was like
the
perfectly
size
cut.
of like a state or something.
Yeah, it was like perfectly cut and shit.
yeah, it was like the size of the state. I think it was
yeah.
crazy.
What else? Eggs is still up.
It was crazy.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
It's tax season.
Out of all the shit that y'all done mentioned that's going on, I'm gonna tell you I only care about like two to three of them things.
Which ones?
I'm gonna be honest with you. From you, cool. It's y'all business. Y'all do it how y'all deal with it. Eggs, still annoying, but I can live. I'm all right. What else you mentioned? Oh no, the train shit. The trains derailing and shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
bro, it's happening a lot.
New York has the most interconnected train system in the United. I don't take the train for real, but if I had to, what the fuck? That shit is worrisome. Like, why do trains keep derailing and why do things keep blowing up?
A lot of fields is on fire and shit like that. It's some weird shit.
Yeah. Oh, shooting shit out the sky. Listen, hey, I don't know. That sounds like a secret y'all need to keep between you and whoever y'all doing that
That's
with.
the conspiracy side of shit.
All right. Listen, I also think that there's just secrets the government's going to have that we're just never going to know. Just like in any job, like there's going to be secrets that niggas just aren't going to know, bro.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. So I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, man.
We still don't know who's running for president next year.
Yo,
Yeah, that too.
that shit.
Like,
That shit's a toss up, bro. Like
I see Trump and Biden, they talking to people, but nobody's really saying.
They're
It's
gonna
like
put that shit in a hat and just
it's like they over it. They're like, yo, bro, we really trying to do this again.
I think they should just grab everyone in Congress and all that shit, have them in a circle, and just like play duck duck goose. And,
At
like,
this point-
whoever like gets chose just run
them
as
niggas
president.
is
Or some shit like
85 years old. Them niggas is not running.
that. Like it's I don't know.
Nigga, Biden's 80.
No, I mean, we're like physically running in Duck Duck Goose.
Oh yeah,
That's what I mean, physically
they can
running.
move their rotundum, whatever this nigga said.
Yeah,
The fuck?
that's located in the skull, which I have learned.
I don't know who the fuck you niggas think y'all are.
I learn, bro.
I like education.
Come on, man.
I think there should be an age limit on presidency.
There should.
personally.
Oh,
100%.
150,000%.
100%.
And there should be a mental competency test.
Yes, because it should just diminish his
For drivers too.
Yeah,
80-year-old. There should be no reason like an 85-year-old.
Yeah, at that point you just shouldn't be.
it's like just drive grandpa to the fucking course.
yeah, or take an Uber.
you want to getting an Uber at 85 years old is crazy.
That is also true.
The supermarket is crazy.
Yeah, that's also crazy.
There's not much so in current events.
No, that's it. I mean, I don't have anything else specific.
I can't think of anything that really was bad at the moment.
Well, that's good, I guess. We don't want to think of.
Yeah, I guess that's good. Yeah. What else we got? What else do we have?
What you want to talk about? You want to talk about some pop culture stuff that's happening? You want to talk about the All-Star game? You want to talk?
But the All-Star game I feel is going to take us forever. So I want to ease us into it. I don't know. I had this fucking reverb in my headphone, but it's fine. Oh no, shout outs. Let's shout out 50 Cent. He just signed a new broadcasting deal with Fox.
Oh shit!
For more shows.
I think it's 2. I'm not sure. I don't know if the details came out, but I know it's a probably 7 or 8 figure deal.
That's probably where the Eminem show gonna be at.
The what?
He's making the 8 Mile show.
I'm not watching that.
A what?
No,
An 8 Mile show.
I'm not watching
Slim Shady?
Tommy's Power twice.
Yeah, he definitely has to be Eminem, right? I don't see
Like I'm not watching another white. No, I'm not doing that. 50, I love you to death.
Wasn't Eminem
50,
already on BMF?
He was on White Boy Rick,
Oh,
but
okay.
he was a cameo. He was there for like 5
gotcha.
seconds. But
I mean, yeah, shout out to 50. I mean,
Get in the bag.
Make that money, man.
Feeding families.
Yeah.
hey, when are we gonna talk about how impactful 50 is to TV?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he is killing it. Yeah,
For sure.
he's killing it. So
Snowfall comes back today too. That reminded me. No, yesterday. Yesterday it came back.
Yeah,
Today or yesterday? Well, we're recording Wednesday.
yesterday.
It might be today.
as we're
The
recording,
22nd.
As we're recording, it's
Yeah,
today.
so
it's coming
today.
out, yeah.
Yeah, it's 20. Yeah.
So it'd have been out by the time this episode comes out.
Hopefully, it was a good episode.
Yes.
I think it's 2 in one night.
Oh, word.
Really?
Yeah, 2
I
in
love
one
when
night.
they do that.
Shit.
Yeah, 2 in one night. So I
Feeding the
cannot wait.
streets.
I'm gonna watch it right after we done with this.
Yeah.
Oh, what else we got? Yeah, 50 Cent Fox deal, 7 8 figure deal. Shout out to 50. You know what? Yeah, let's start with All Star Weekend. Fuck it. The other stuff might even take us longer.
Mm-hmm.
All Star Weekend. During Black History Month, Mike McClellan winning the dunk contest is crazy, but I do want to shout him out for saving All Star Weekend.
I mean, he did one thing right, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everyone else, I'm sorry, was just so very
But
underperformed.
let's start from the beginning.
Can't believe you did that shit during Black History Month.
That's crazy.
Bro.
Let's start. Did you guys watch All Star Weekend? Well,
Yeah.
that was with Jerome,
Well-
and we barely did, but yes.
I did, yeah.
We tried,
I was
and
half
we
awake.
kept falling asleep
Yes.
because of how terrible it was.
Yes.
The celebrity game at this point is irrelevant.
Yeah, I didn't watch the celebrity game because
It's like a
I don't
filler.
think there's anyone significant enough to care about the celebrity game.
Yeah, it's like a filler, bro. Like
I don't even know who was in the game. The only person I know who was playing was 21.
the only thing I saw was someone shot a half court shot and it didn't count.
Oh, that was The Miz from WWE.
So yeah, that's the only thing I saw. So yeah,
I did see that also.
that's the only thing I saw.
Which is
from
pretty
him.
cool, but
yeah,
I don't really care about
whatever.
that game.
So,
Saturday, the 3-point contest and dunk contest. The 3-point contest, Damian Lillard wins. I think he won with the score of 21.
wow.
I mean, shout out to Dame, but that alone tells me how the 3-point contest went.
Yeah.
Slam dunk contest literally was a one-man show,
Mm-hmm.
but kid was impressive.
He did his thing. But that crowd just I love how like
That's what he's known for too, isn't he? Does he have a mixtape?
He's not known for shit.
No, but he has a mixtape
Yeah, like
from like a year ago.
when he was in high school. That kid
That was like a year ago.
Nah, this is his 3rd year in the league, I think.
No, it's not. Nah,
He just
got
stinks.
signed. He was in the
Yeah, he was in the G League. He just
crazy.
sucks.
it's two-way contract.
He just got his 2-way contract. He just ass. He used to play for he played for the Warriors last year for 20 minutes, and now then the Pistons, now the Sixers.
It's crazy.
He won 100K.
But
That's cool.
I mean, 100K. 100K and then the next day popped out. Oh. But
During Black History Month was crazy, though, bro.
bro,
Listen,
the crowd's reactions was funny as hell. Like as the night progressed, and you know how social media they get the reels and videos out. It's just they were showing more and more of the crowd just like not impressed at all.
I blame this entire weekend though on the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
The players, yes. The players, you do play a part you play a huge part in this weekend. But I 100% blame the NBA for how this weekend turned out. Because this is the lowest rated All-Star weekend since 2000. The viewership was down 37%.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
That's big.
to me, I'm watching All-Star weekend, and I'm just looking at lazy business.
Yeah, some people in marketing definitely got
It
fired.
looked underwhelming. Like even the players look underwhelmed.
No, the players didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be there. And you could tell the game, of course, has been watered down, but there are competitive years. There are years where it's like this. this year, there was not an ounce of competition.
Mm-mm.
No one cared. It was just who can score as many points without any defense being played. The players, I've never seen them
pull
care
from half
this.
court the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I've never seen it this bad.
It was basketball without defense.
It was just literally, it was a layup line. And of course, the location, I think 100% played a part.
Yeah, who wants to go to Utah?
No one wants to go to fucking Utah. And I don't think people were hanging out. I don't think people were staying. I think that the players had no motivation. I don't think the girls made it to Utah. I don't think they made it.
They made it to Arizona, but not to Utah.
So I blame this solely on the NBA because I think that if you do have systems in place where, okay, we have to go to certain cities, the like the Utahs, like Cleveland, the next All-Star games in Indiana, if you have to go to these cities that are not major and don't have an uptick in nightlife, you have to spend the money to create it.
Yeah.
You have to market it not only to the people, but to the players. To want to play, to want to show out, there has to be some incentive
Yeah,
here.
it's push and pull, especially on their behalf.
I think that there was no star power there. Like, you got to pay to play. You can't just bank on it. We're the NBA. Everybody's going to want to come and figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got to put, if you're going to have it in these small cities, you got to put a lot of dollars into your return. Even if you take a loss for this weekend, you have to keep up the brand of NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. I didn't realize how big the halftime show was, though.
That was an amazing halftime show.
I didn't realize how like big it was. Like, or maybe this is the biggest they've ever done it.
Usually they have.
It's never really this like that big because
I remember-
it looked like some Super Bowl halftime-esque kind of vibe, but for like an All-Star Weekend version.
2 years ago, they kept parading Chance the Rapper and Common in front of us because it was in Chicago.
That sounds not
It was hell.
appealing.
Who did they have? At some point, they had J. Cole. Of course, it was in Charlotte. But they had the
I know they had
Afrobeats.
Post open up this one, but
Yes.
but when I was watching the halftime show, it was a great halftime show.
Yeah.
I felt it was like very important in general. Like I felt like they made it important because usually I feel like a halftime show for the All-Star Weekend, people don't really care. They're performing on the court. No one really is, they really care. It's really like a break for the players for the most part.
Yeah.
But that performance with it was Burna Boy, Thames, and Rema, was it?
Yes.
It was great. I thought it was really cool. I don't think there were many highlights of this weekend, but I thought that halftime show was really cool, so I want to shout that out.
Nah, they sounded good, man. Yeah. Well, everybody leave Thames alone too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe your mic.
I saw a lot of people like.
Maybe
like,
her mic was fucked up.
She didn't sound bad to me personally. I don't know if she did sound bad.
Oh, shit woke me up. Nigga. I was asleep. I was like, oh shit.
She didn't sound bad to me personally.
Fuck is that?
And I didn't know she was that tall. She's mad tall.
Yeah, Thames is great.
Yeah.
Love Thames, but leave her alone.
The halftime show was great.
We don't bother Thames.
And the only thing I did like from the All-Star game was how this is the first time they picked the players right before the game, right?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
That was the first time
it
they
was
did
pretty
that?
much like schoolyard.
I like that. That was
schoolyard
cool.
type.
I thought that was dope because that was like a game of pickup. I feel like you picking up like your teammates on the spot and stuff like that. I would just like for them to care more about the actual game.
I liked
course.
it, but I didn't like it because also there are always going to be players' games that aren't tailored to the All-Star game. Like Nikola Jokic being the last pick and being about to be what they say the third time, a 3-time MVP in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. His skill set. He don't dunk. He don't run fast. It's not part of his game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also like it doesn't reflect on how great he's been or good he's been. You know what I'm saying?
I think they should also rotate the whole who picked the team thing. He's been Team LeBron for 6 years.
Yeah.
They're never going to change that.
No.
I know why they're not for marketing reasons.
Yeah,
Marketing, bro.
which I understand, but I think that like,
LeBron
it's,
is
like,
the poster boy for the NBA.
Of course.
LeBron's going to be picking his team
No,
until he retires.
LeBron is like the poster boy for basketball.
Yeah.
He's going to be
But,
picking
like-
that team until he retires.
Yeah.
But like I just think them having just always Team LeBron all the time. Didn't they have Giannis like 3 times too?
Yes.
It's like they have the
It
same
goes. It's been Giannis and KD
Giannis
back and
and
forth.
KD.
Actually, maybe next year if KD, he's in the West now, he plays well.
because last year was KD.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe if KD outvote KD or LeBron, it could be KD's team.
I think it'd be cool if they just had like 2 other people. You know what I'm saying? Like if they had like maybe Curry as one of them, and then maybe like fucking I don't know anyone else.
Oh
as the other,
I
you
see
know
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But LeBron, that's also a testament to LeBron. He's
Yeah,
always-
LeBron's
no matter
LeBron's
what,
LeBron,
no matter what
so.
coast he goes on, he's the
gonna
lead vote getter.
dominate.
Yeah, he's going to dominate. He's going to be the lead vote getter.
No, he's that guy.
But yeah, I'm watching this week. I'm like, this is the laziest marketing job I've ever seen.
And they went crazy for like to give LeBron like a shout out for all time scoring. I wasn't expecting that either. I'm like, oh, in the middle of a
They're
game.
just finding shit to do.
Yeah, in the middle of a game. I was like, what the hell?
Bro, they've done this. We've done this 3 times already. When it happened,
They stopped the game for like 30 minutes when it happened, which
and
is
then
cool.
They did the next game. They did some at the beginning of it. Why the fuck are we doing this again?
Was it because it was home? Or did it happen? Did they break? Did he pass it at home? He didn't pass it home.
Passed it at home. Yes, he passed it.
It was home.
Yes, he passed it at home because they were in LA. Everybody saw everybody was going crazy. That's why Hov and him was there. They wasn't flying to fucking Oklahoma City. They'll catch LeBron on TV.
Yeah.
Then they had another little ceremony the next home Laker game. And now they're doing it again during All-Star Weekend.
In the middle of the game. Because it was in the middle of the game that happened.
I'm like, what is... All right, listen, LeBron's great, amazing, yes, but what the fuck is the point of this? And why the fuck do they keep bringing Kareem out here? He doesn't want to be there. He wants to go the fuck home.
I'm not going to lie. I feel bad for Kareem.
Yeah, they keep calling this nigga.
Like,
he don't want to be there.
him and Dr. J is like, yo, bro, let them just live, bro. Like, I understand he was dunking.
Kareem mad old.
Yeah, he's man old and dunking in his day and age. But it's like, yo, bro, let them live, bro.
Kareem does not want to fucking hang out with LeBron no more. He doesn't. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Kareem giving us the same peace sign. I want to go to fuck home, fellas.
Type shit. So,
Kareem did not want to be in Utah in the cold at 80 years old.
the one gripe that I wish maybe they could do, I'm not too sure how they would do it and stuff like that, because I know whole like marketing and money and all that shit. But it would be dope if for the slam dunk contest, if I'm not saying that the players are lazy or they don't want to hurt themselves and stuff like that, because it's strenuous, you know, you putting yourself out there and to do multiple dunks. But if they don't want to do it, at least have them sponsor some people from like the street or something like that. I don't know. Go throughout the whole states, see the best of the best, and like bring them, and then see if they can either help them pay for shit or I don't know. Like just.
I see what you're pretty much just saying just find a way to innovate it to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
Because at this point we as fans are losing, because I don't think nothing's ever going to change when it comes to the players. I think the players at this point in their career, they're making double the money.
Yes.
They have a lot more to lose. It's not the 90s. So
exactly. Like,
they're
guys,
not going to do they're just not going to do it.
like Ja's not gonna do it, guys. Like, please.
He's not
like,
he's not.
I kept on saying
I
that
think they
shit.
just need to give you more incentive. That's
That
like,
too.
But think
even
about
like-
what can they give you?
Exactly, because the money's not going to them. Is
No,
donated.
not even that. If
So,
Ja's think about Ja Morant, if he makes 25, let's say he makes $40 million a year.
yeah,
$1 million or 500,000. Okay, so what? Like, he's not gonna go and risk his health.
I think they should put more on that. They're
Or-
a couple mil on that. They making the money because the NBA is a.
they can. But I really think it would be better if they can outsource. Really.
Or I would really focus on. I would focus on the younger guys All-Star Weekend. I think when I saw Giannis, and I understand it, and I see where he's coming from, where he still wants to be there. But Giannis literally showing up, dunking the ball, and then just not playing the rest of the game, like that could have been Jalen Brunson.
That's a fact.
Somebody that really would have probably went hard, participated, and deserved to be there. I want the NBA to focus on like the younger guys. Like we've been talking about this, the one-on-one tournament. I'm 50-50 on that in terms of a business standpoint, because as a player, if you get hurt there, that's it.
But I feel like that's why they don't participate in the dunk contest. Same reasons.
I think they don't. I don't think because I think they don't think the dunk contest is cool anymore. Because it's if you're getting hurt in a dunk contest, that you can get hurt anywhere. Like that's not you're dunking by yourself for the most part.
I think it's because the ways that they try to dunk is more like they're riskier because like you could probably twist like an ankle or something. Like, you know, they're trying to jump
If
over
that's
two
what you
people.
worry about, you shouldn't even be doing it anyway.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even be in the. You know what I'm saying? We've had the Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine Classic. I just seen Mac McClung Room Black History Month. If that's what you worry about, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of like the NBA, like I said, they've been talking about doing a one-on-one contest, a 3-dribble one-on-one.
A lot of people were saying that even more so because of the Tatum Brown interaction that happened during the All-Star game, which was cool.
But I don't want to see that during the game.
No. I'm saying like that because of that that moment in the game, people were talking about like having a one-on-one.
Yeah, that'd be fire. But there's a huge risk of getting hurt in that. So I don't know, man. They've got to figure it out.
It definitely.
This was pathetic. Every aspect of the weekend was pathetic. I've never seen anything like it. and maybe I'm young, maybe it's been worse, but this was really, really, really
Which
bad.
is very lackluster.
It was bad, bro. Like
forgettable. It's very forgettable.
I'm watching it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, even during the All-Star game, the beginning of the game, I know y'all don't play hard. That's fine. We get that. But once it gets down to the wire, y'all supposed to go back and forth. Y'all supposed to try to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's the point. So
I think it's crazy because they really don't be caring, but like it be money each quarter. That's like
that you're donating to charity.
Yeah, like I don't understand how y'all could just
They don't give a fuck.
Y'all could care that like be so careless when like each quarter is $100,000.
They don't give a fuck.
I think that's wild.
They don't give a fuck. And yeah, I'm also worried. Like I said, I don't see what incentive you could give guys that's making $30 to $40 million a year. $1 million for me to not want to do some shit. You're not gonna get me to do some shit for 1% of myself. No. It's like, yo, it's like, I'm trying to find an example, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's as simple as just making it cool.
Just make it cool.
You make it cool, they're gonna participate.
And
I think that's all it is.
And I'm sorry to say this, but we have to stop letting every city get a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody want to be in Utah, bro.
Utah, I fuck Utah. I don't know about Utah. Cleveland's. I have a friend in Cleveland, but fuck Cleveland too. I don't care. I mean, yeah, no one wants to go to Cleveland or Utah. They don't. They really don't. They don't want to be there.
It needs to stick to major cities.
Yes,
as fucked up as it sounds, it just needs to
I don't think it
stick.
sounds fucked up. It sounds like a financial gain.
Listen, the Super Bowl only goes to fire cities.
Yeah.
You don't see the Super Bowl in Indianapolis or nah. They stopped that shit when it started snowing. They cut that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's always somewhere hot now, or somewhere with a dome. The NFL not playing.
And it's crazy because all you need is a court, which you get any state.
Anywhere.
No, you just have to stop. But I think that's their thinking. No, you have to stop putting it in certain cities.
Yeah, like when y'all remember when it was in New York? New York was in a frenzy. But it was cool, but it was cool though.
Frenzy, bro.
And everyone was here. Everyone was
Bro,
here, bro.
everyone popped out.
Listen, man, you have to get the players to want to come here instead of going on vacation.
Yeah.
That's it, man. And yeah, that's it, man. All-Star weekend sucked.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate. Especially after seeing how lit the Super Bowl looked, the Super Bowl weekend looked, everything was fire.
Yeah, very, very just.
The NFL did what they were supposed to do. I don't know what the NBA was thinking.
Hopefully the NBA steps it up next year, even though it's also going to be somewhere
next year is
that's no one
Vegas.
cares.
No, the
No,
year
that's in 2 years, I think.
2 years.
2 years?
That's in 2 years. Yeah. Next
shit,
year, I
so
think is where's it?
Indianapolis.
Who the fuck want to go to Indianapolis, bro?
Who
If
the
you're
fuck
listening
wants to
from
be there?
Indianapolis, I apologize. But who wants to go to Indianapolis?
We still don't want to go there.
Like
We
big
don't.
city, bro. New York,
I'm really trying to think of what's over there. But
LA.
that's the Colts.
Miami.
Yeah, it's got to be one of them cities. Every year, just rotate them shits. Trust me, it won't get old. Like, you feel me? So, no, there's even more. New York, Miami, Toronto. These are great cities. Chicago. We got mad options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
So, I don't know. Also, it kind of goes into our next topic. I don't like the NBA parading around Karl Malone's sick ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that on Twitter.
They put that man on the stage.
Yeah.
Broadcast
I
televised.
hate it, and I don't know why Adam Silver isn't saying shit. And it keeps going back to my whole Kyrie Irving point.
Which is
Kyrie Irving, when he was doing whatever he was doing, like I said, didn't agree with it, but they made it seem like he was the worst human being on the planet.
yeah.
Karl
Every sports
Malone-
media outlet.
I'm going to say it just like this. Karl Malone is a rapist.
Yep.
Karl Malone is a rapist.
Straight as black and white. Yeah.
He got a 13-year-old girl pregnant, had a child with her, and he is a well-known deadbeat father. Karl Malone's son played in the NFL for 5 years. When he met his son at 17 years old, he said, "Hey, you're already a grown man. There's nothing I can do for you."
Which is insane, bro.
Karl Malone is the biggest piece of shit. And the NBA paraded him around because he scored some points.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving this year alone has donated over 100, I think maybe even more. And if the number is wrong, over $125,000 to charities this year. Minority communities. And they treated him like he was the bane of existence.
Yep. It's disgusting.
Karl Malone is a disgusting old man and a deadbeat piece of shit.
They put that man on the stage, bro.
They put him on the
TV.
stage
Next to LeBron.
next to LeBron fucking James.
Which is insane.
And send Kareem home. But anyway, besides, like,
But right next to LeBron James.
I don't understand, because the NBA is supposed to be the progressive league, the black for the players, I don't get it. What's going on here? Why is Karl Malone? I don't care if it's in Utah. Where the fuck was John Stockton?
The NBA could be real tone deaf sometimes. It's very unfortunate.
But all big companies, I don't expect anything from them. But it's like, do y'all not know it? It seemed like they just didn't know.
But they know. You know what I'm saying? Like they know. If the internet knows, the NBA knows.
And I also don't want to leave out and acknowledge that Karl Malone also has a daughter in the WNBA, one of the best WNBA players ever, Cheryl Ford, who he also didn't take care of.
She was overall deadbeat all around.
So he's just an overall deadbeat.
Yep.
He never claimed or took care of her either. I did my homework. He is fucking garbage.
Get that man out of here, bro. I won't see him again.
Yeah, he's got a statue in Utah. I mean, Utah would be the place, right? Fucking Utah. But yeah, man, it's
nasty.
It's nasty, and it kind of goes back to not even my career point again. My Ime Udoka that we never really got to talk about here because we were on a long break.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys don't know, Ime Udoka is the Celtics coach that was fired for having a workplace relationship with his because he was a superior and she was a subordinate. And
he was also married to
us, yes. Also, Nia Long's fiance at the time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But the way the NBA treated him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the NBA necessarily. The Boston Celtics treated him.
Yeah. Was it just it was just Celtics. I mean, maybe kind of media outlets too. I feel like they're very synonymous. Like I feel like if the NBA is getting at you, like Stephen A probably gonna get at you, Skip gonna get at you. Like I feel like it comes with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're kind of like synonymous with each other sometimes, for the most part. Maybe not 100% of the time, but at least like 90% of the time. It's using Kyrie as an example. But yeah, no, they treated him also like granted, what he did wasn't cool, but they treated him like he violated somebody, like physically. You know what I mean? Like he harmed like a baby or something like that. Like they really just, and they got him out of there with the quickness.
Ime Udoka, whatever happened to him, whatever he didn't warrant the public embarrassment, number one. And when the Celtics did what they did not think about his family. Nia Long came out herself and said the Celtics didn't give a shit. This was completely private. We could have handled this in private. And that's what I'd be always
insensitive.
Yeah, and she was like, no, and no one has checked on me. Not one time. That's why I always say the way the world is right now is just so fucking, it's just so weird. The trying to expose and make it, when you don't give a fuck about what you're actually exposing, you're just trying to get one up on somebody. Yep. The NBA is a business. We get it. The Boston Celtics, they made a business decision. Cool, that's fine. They tried to save their ass if this ever came out. I get that, cool. But don't make it seem like this guy is the worst human being on the fucking planet.
Mm-hmm.
When, I know for a fact, white executives have had inappropriate
workplace affairs.
I'm not even going to say necessarily it was inappropriate because we don't know what the fuck happened. It's inappropriate for a superior to date a subordinate. We know that clear cut and dry, but I don't know that the same discipline would have been handed down to a white executive.
I'm sure it's happened and it's been covered up.
Right. So we always critique NFL culture. I'm starting to really, really take a deep look into NBA culture now. Because now it's like it's a constant dropping of the ball. Constantly. I didn't like Karl Malone being paraded around all on the TV while you guys are killing Kyrie Irving and Ime Udoka every chance you get.
Yes.
And then
they're all black, but Karl Malone ain't. I don't know.
And then they hear on the same broadcast networks, cool Dana White.
Right. So yeah, I don't understand NBA culture. It's like they'll when it's convenient for them, they cover up what's going on,
Yeah.
which is all major businesses, right? What can I say? But Ime Udoka, he's number one candidate I hear for the Atlanta Hawks job because the Atlanta Hawks just fired their coach.
Weren't the Nets looking at him too?
Yeah, but then they started to receive all this backlash.
Because of it?
Yes, they were. I 100% think the Nets would have hired him if it wasn't still super
Fresh-ish.
sensitive. Yeah. 100% believe that.
Hopefully he gets a job still.
I am hopeful he gets a job because I don't think whatever happened with him
Shouldn't be like
and his
blackballed.
I don't think whatever happened with him and his family and his girl should have anything to do with his, I don't know. Because once she comes out and says, hey, this was nobody's business, what do y'all to say?
We usually,
What do y'all to say?
Yeah.
So that's all I got on that. All-Star Weekend, the NBA, Ime Udoka. Did you guys see Adidas and Kanye are talking again?
I didn't see it, but I heard Adidas is trying to get Kanye back.
I saw something about it from like one of those smaller media outlet pages on social media, and I thought it was like fan made, but then like I started seeing it really circulating throughout.
Well, first of all, every Adidas they're trying to make a version of it easy.
Yeah.
It just goes,
and it's very obvious.
It just goes to show, like, I mean, as much as everyone does hate him or has anything to say to him,
he's a
just
creative
he's
genius.
a fucking creative genius.
You can't deny he's a
So,
creative
like,
genius when it comes
and
to
the
like,
fact
clothing
that
and-
they're
well, not clothing, like sneakers and stuff.
they're
like that.
close to losing that much money if they don't do anything with the fucking
He was their main revenue.
stuff.
I don't know how they don't. I mean, I understand why they chose to cut ties with him.
Yes.
But like, they also need to understand Kanye is their biggest revenue stream.
Yes.
No one else is buying Adidas for any
Now-
other reason. No one's buying really the Pharrell sneakers. Even the Pharrell's probably the second biggest revenue stream for
like
them.
them MDs.
So aside from
though,
Kanye and Pharrell, they ain't selling nothing.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't think this works out for Adidas either way.
Yeah.
because it kind of makes it.
And they
diminishes
took a
them.
loss with the Beyonce Ivy Park thing, right? Because Ivy Park is Adidas, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
They took like millions of dollars of loss on Ivy Park items because of how much they have failed to sell.
Yeah.
But they also market that really bad.
They always do.
And I think-
every time they have a drop, they always market it.
Always
And that makes me think that Beyonce is not too involved. It makes it seem like
I'm sure she's not.
to me, she kind of sold it to them.
She's like the poster for.
Yeah, she agreed to be the face, and she's
And
not
not
involved.
really much
She's not involved.
behind.
She be it for the photo shoots for it,
Yeah,
and that's it.
Oh no, Pharrell's Human Life, right? No, human. It's
It's human race.
Human race.
I said
MND stuff,
MNDs.
yeah.
I'm bugging.
no, it's human race. Yeah.
His sneakers like popular-ish. It's not a Kanye level pop, but he's like he might be their second biggest stream. But aside from Kanye and Pharrell, they ain't selling nothing
They
over
ain't
there.
really selling that much, so it's not like anyone buying sambas and shit like that. So
I don't know. I think when let me run what I said back. When I said that it might now work out for Adidas, I think Kanye still has an immense fan base, and the fashion is, I think, undeniable. Everything Kanye puts out, people like. I just don't know.
how the company is gonna work it?
I don't even know if Kanye
somebody
would accept it.
Because truly,
Kanye's thing is validation by white people. He's taking him back.
yeah,
That's
Kanye's
He's been off the grid
tragic
for a
flaw.
couple months too.
He's been good.
I just
don't wanna say
wonder-
that. Never mind. He's not been good. He's just been.
I mean, I heard he's
down.
married to some other chick.
Man, listen.
I don't know. So,
But like he's really been out of the way. But granted, media tries also to remove him from.
I'm just trying to think how the company is gonna handle that, because if they do accept him,
They're not gonna care of what they hear back because at the end of the day they're gonna sell.
They don't care about what us black people think, but the people he offended.
are gonna
That's
look
why.
at it.
That's
They're
why
gonna
he's
look
in
at
this
it, bro.
position he's in now.
They gotta. That's the thing. I'm trying to think. Like, are they willing?
When Kanye disrespect black people, we just keep buying this shit. I don't get it. But when
He
he
offended a big group. So it's
he-
like,
he-
what? How is that gonna
he offended
pan out?
the group.
I was gonna say the.
The
So
group.
how is that gonna pan out?
we don't
for
even say their
them?
name.
Yeah.
Look,
So
they like Thanos.
Yeah.
listen, I mean,
So yeah, I don't know.
if he gets that bread, then fuck it. But I think, truthfully, if Kanye could work it out,
I
to
think
his
if they're
benefit,
doing bad enough, they they're gonna have to bite
They're
the
gonna
bullet.
have to. They're gonna have to.
And if they're taking that much of a loss because of Kanye and the Beyonce Ivy part, because that was in the news too, how much of a loss they're taking because of that. If they're on the brink of going bankrupt-ish, which I'm sure they might not go bankrupt, but if they're taking millions and millions and millions of dollars of loss consistently,
in this
like
first
they're
quarter,
gonna decline.
Yeah, in this first quarter, they'll be losing a whole shit ton.
How do I say it? If the numbers are true, which I don't believe any of it because Aaron don't say anything. They said they lost 1.5 billion. We don't know.
Of course
not. If you can recoup even half of that, you're like, okay, we're trending it back in the right direction. But I'm surprised that they just wouldn't go find another star to try this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds easy.
I don't think there's many options.
Right. So I would be like, okay, if I know I'm going to take this risk, take this loss, because Adidas knew they were going to lose a lot of money. They set it off. They said it from the beginning. Hey, we're going to lose a lot of money. We're willing to do that because he's doing too much.
I don't think they was expecting to bleed out.
Well, I think that they're dumb for not thinking that. And I think that if I, as a business person, know there's going to be a significant loss to my business, I'm going to try to find a way to caveat that, even if that means spending more money momentarily. I don't know. And yeah, I'm trying to think of somebody that can even be.
I really don't
you know, it's not even the personality, because you may be able to find a personality figure, but you won't find the creativity.
Yeah, the another person who would
Pharrell.
fit is Pharrell, and he's already there.
Pharrell.
That's it. I don't know who else they would like bring on board. Maybe like that's a Leahy dude. He's not like a big name yet. He's cool though. He makes great product, but like
No, I mean that's actually a good point. Somebody like a Jerry Lorenzo who was at Nike, or these guys are the people that, you know.
That's who they should, like, you know.
But hey, I don't know everybody's details, but
yeah,
I thought that was super interesting, and I don't know how this turns out. I honestly don't know how this turns out, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
What else we got? Y'all want to just talk about Chris Brown?
I mean, I would not talk about Chris Brown. Like, because from what my understanding is, I don't know what exactly happened. I just know he went on his IG story and he was talking about how people still bring up his past domestic case from 2010 or 9, over a decade ago, and these other people are still paraded in the pop culture world, which I can understand his frustration with that. That's what I really know. I don't know what set it off. Somebody made a comment, right?
Yeah, it was nothing significant that got him to that point. So it's not really.
Then there was also Blueface too. There was a Blueface thing also, wasn't there?
Oh yes.
So pretty much from what I understand, Chris Brown did go on a rant, put in his IG story, hey, like, you guys still crucify me for something that happened when I was 17 years old.
Oh, he referenced Blueface and the show.
And then he said, but you guys retweet and promote this Blueface and Krishan shit all day.
Which is fair.
Yes, the reference makes sense, but I don't like it simply because that doesn't help in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't absolve what happened. So I don't see like the value in that. If Chris Brown just said that first, hey, I don't understand why people are still holding me to what I did when I was 17 years old. Doesn't make it right, but it's something that you can have a conversation about. But then you're just like, oh, but you let this bitch like, that's not, hold up. That don't change nothing you did, boss.
Two different things.
No, it's not. It may not even be two different things, but that doesn't change what you did or what happened then. My personal opinion on it is that we as men, we don't have the say in who forgives Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? That has to come from the community of people that, well, he hurt an entire community, but like, that's not for us to say. You know what I'm saying?
And he was forgiven by the woman in the situation also.
Yes. Him and Rihanna went on to make records and stuff together. But I don't think that means that people that are triggered by what he did have to forgive him. I don't think that means that businesses have to
No, they don't.
put their morality on the line to forgive him. Like, I don't like when the businesses try to kick black people's back in no matter what our past is, because let us deal with our people. But at the same time, I can never be mad at a business saying, hey, your history does not align with our brand, so we just aren't going to deal with you.
Yeah.
Both of it's fair.
Cool. Yeah,
both of it's fair.
That's fine. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, I don't expect the MTV Awards to call Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
They don't promote. They don't promote stuff.
But they
like
just
that.
cut him too from what was the Grammys?
It was the American Music Awards.
Is that what it was? They cut his performance out after he was like practicing and stuff like that.
He was supposed to do a Michael Jackson tribute.
Yeah,
and which I think that was fucking gross of the AMAs to do that, because they cut the whole tribute.
after he already had like practiced it and like
they cut the whole tribute, and there's nobody that should be doing the tribute but Chris Brown. That I didn't like, and they didn't put a statement out as to why. But I also, like I said, there's two sides to it. It does. Chris Brown's past does not align with your brand. When you make decisions, you have to live with them sometimes. You have to live with them. And I know he was a kid, but it changed his life. Like I mean,
it definitely changed his life. It definitely impacted where he would be today. Granted, where he's at today is still in musically, like, and his career still amazing, but he would be next level if that never transpired. Like super next level.
And Chris Brown also started to show a pattern.
Yeah,
of really bad behavior. Like, we forget. Behavior. Yeah, like he's had
the throwing the chair situation. I think that was like an interview, like threw a chair out the window, some shit like that.
And not even that, he's got Carucci had to get a restraining order. Like these all are things. It's not like he did something when he was 17 and he was squeaky clean.
Yeah.
I think once you make a mistake, you got to understand the cards you're dealt now. Hey, I have a very small margin of error.
And you get viewed as that guy.
Yeah, you have a very small margin of error. He was lucky enough that the industry re-embraced him. And I don't think the industry even would have re-embraced him if Rihanna didn't re-embrace him.
Yeah.
So that's literally, to me, that's luck. You're lucky that girl re-embraced you. Because if not,
the career would have been
it's over.
Yeah.
Fuck the album, fuck all. It's over. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I did see the whole we have to forgive and she let him go. A lot of it coming from women. That is not my business to say.
Of course.
That is not my place to speak on. I think it's perfectly fine if people still hate Chris Brown.
People are fickle.
Yeah, of course.
For who they love and what they love.
But I am perfectly okay if people still hate Chris Brown. Chris Brown makes great music. That's as far as my mind goes to Chris Brown. I don't have. It's not even my realm of conversation to be able to even speak on how that can trigger so many people. So, yeah, I don't. I'm sorry, boss. Chris Brown, call the BT Awards.
He just dropped a new video too, the Jack Harlow song. Cassie was in it, which I thought was pretty cool. Seeing Cassie in the video again.
Wait, what was the video? Cassie, Chris Brown, and who?
Well, it was a song with Jack Harlow, Psychic, I think. Psychic.
Oh, okay.
But the video girl, the dancer girl, was Cassie because she sampled it in the song.
Oh, okay.
That nigga grasping at straws.
I like those straws.
Hi, you hear this nigga?
Cassie, a legend.
She's beautiful.
Cassie, a legend.
She's a beautiful girl.
Oh.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Are you not? Do you not think this beautiful black woman in Black History Month is
Cassie Black?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I would hope so.
Like, you sure?
They got me questioning now. I would hope so. She married a white man, so I don't know. But
yeah, we gotta look that up, boss. I'm not just throwing that out there like that.
Let's do the research.
We gotta look that
They
up.
do is wear 2.
Oh shit! Got us there.
Let's see.
Why y'all look that up?
Because I'm curious. So you made me think about it.
She is African American, Mexican, West Indian descent, and Filipino.
Hey, nigga, she the same shit as Derek.
Yo, I'm none of those things. That's just crazy. I'm none of those things.
Yeah, nigga. We still ain't find out.
That's crazy. My ancestry in the way.
All right, what else we got? Is that?
That's a lot for the pop culture this week. It's been a calm week for the most part. Aside from
Yeah,
All-Star Week,
it's been a
calm
relatively
week.
quiet week.
But you know,
I saw an interesting tweet about Bronny James that I also want to talk about. LeBron's son, for people who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me click on this link here.
this is one of the many reasons why LeBron really just like the greatest, though.
I love his whole nepotism thing that's going on. I love it.
It's just LeBron is just literally like Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan. For obviously, no questions asked.
Michael
no
Jordan
nothing.
hates black people.
Yeah. Like LeBron is literally like injected into what is basketball in like the world. Like in numerous lanes. Like it's crazy. Like even when he's gone, his son is about to be the star of the league. For hoping. He hits his potential. But like that's still like crazy.
And Mike,
Because Mike ain't got that.
I mean, Mike got his son dating Scotty girl, so that's
Word. And he got a prison. That's crazy.
so come on.
He owns a jail. That's crazy.
That was one of the worst podcast takes ever. Anyway, I don't know what we was thinking that day. We didn't do a bit of research. So this tweet goes, "There's no way he's better than," and they're just putting another kid that they believe is better than Bronny James that's already in college.
Gotcha.
There's no way he's better than.
They look like the dude from Bel Air in the photo.
He does look like that. They say there's no way he's better than Amani Bates when they were both born the same year. High school and college coaches should show this example to all their players about character and looking the part being just as important as the skill. What do y'all think about looking the part being just as important?
That motherfucker a hater.
Sounds racist.
That motherfucker's a racist.
That
hater.
sounds
Give me
mad
more.
racist.
Give me more here.
No, this is that's really sounds
That's
racist.
it.
It sounds. Yeah, no, it just sounds. I don't know how it get worse than that. Like, I mean, can it get worse than just that sounding how racist that comes off?
Oh, I'm gonna argue with y'all. I don't agree with y'all at all.
You don't?
You don't?
Thank God.
No?
We've been agreeing all podcasts. It's getting boring. No, stop. No, I don't agree with y'all at all.
Really?
I think that doesn't matter who said
It
this.
does sound like a hater, also.
Sounds
Listen.
like a hater, bro.
No, he does, 100%.
Like, I get what he's saying, but, like, it's two different standards, college to high school. Yes, two different demeanors, two different age groups, but that's some sucker hating shit, bro.
This was a lot of hate in the tweet. But
Like,
what
you can't, you're not about to tell me, like, I understand
High
what you're
school
about to
and college coaches.
but
like
this
y'all,
is
like y'all had a meeting.
two different, like, bro, like, one is like probably 30 and the other is probably like 38 or whatever, coach. I don't know how old coaches be and shit, but like, that's some hating ass shit, bro.
he is hating, but also praising Bronny in the same two sentences. He's saying, and this is life too. This is why I was like, yes, we don't like how he said it, but he's got a point.
He has a point,
I look at it like this.
but it is some hating ass shit.
I look at it like this. Would you rather have Michael Beasley or Josh Hart on your NBA team right now? There is a right answer to this question.
Is there?
Yes, Michael Beasley's been out the league for damn near 3-4 years, but he's also, everyone in the league knows he's a certified scoring bucket. But Josh Hart is a guy that's practical, good character, and gets the job done.
So basically, what's a sure thing on what's
I mean, it's not even, it's
versus?
sometimes
A bucket or a shirt thing?
the, how
A
you,
sure thing would be a bucket. But.
Yeah.
the most talented people don't always get to where they need to go because of other shit.
I agree.
And take the nepotism aside, because obviously,
That's a large part of it.
I mean, I don't even think necessarily because Bronny's not the number one ranked player in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are still kids that are going, that are big offers, that are getting bigger offers, that are ranked way higher than he is, that are known to be surefire number one picks.
But
Unlike
I
him.
still think he would still be the hottest commodity on the market
What do you
because
mean?
of what comes with him.
I mean, a lot of coaches complain about that because it's a circus, in a sense, of course.
Yeah, but LeBron has said that whatever team Bronny goes to, he's
going.
going to. So when you get Bronny,
LeBron is lying.
No,
I don't know
He's
about
going. He's going.
I don't think he's. You don't think that's happening?
There's not,
think
bro.
LeBron-
He's been saying that for years.
There's not a.
LeBron's also been telling us he reads books for years.
No,
but that's visibly
that's
a
different.
Lie.
But
that's visibly a lie. But he's
I don't-
gonna go to whatever team.
Yeah, I don't
Bronny's
think there's
because
a
he's not
single-
retiring until he plays a season with.
I don't think there's anything in the NBA,
Unless,
even
you know,
Adam Silver,
that's
that's gonna stop him
I think
from playing with his son.
LeBron is going to do what's best for his son and himself separately, because I think LeBron's a great dad. I think that if that is not what's going to help his son develop, he's not going to do it. And I don't see how that can necessarily help his son ascend when they play together. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years.
You don't see how that could help him.
His son, no.
I think it helps. I
think
think
that
it
does
works
help.
out because I mean, if
at the
we're
pro,
talking
at the pro level,
Yeah, in his first season.
if we want to talk pro level, I mean, look at I know it's a whole different sport, but look at Ken Griffey Jr. and his dad.
if Bronny James ends up going to the Oklahoma City Thunder, I think Bronny, and he's on a young team, and let's say LeBron, we don't know what LeBron's.
Well, first, that's assuming that Bronny really gets to choose himself where he wants.
That too, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
saying.
I'm saying a team's going to draft him. Usually, these teams that are at the top of the draft are not going to be that good for the next couple of years. Like Oklahoma City, Orlando.
Yeah, it's gonna be
one of those
low,
cities.
Yeah, it's gonna be a low seed. Yeah, low
Detroit.
seed.
You don't think LeBron would take the cut to be on a team with him?
I think that a team, depending on LeBron's situation, which would mean he'd have to be a free agent. He would have to demand demand a trade. Where
I
the
know
team,
LeBron has this already like blueprinted out of like a plan.
I think that LeBron is a very.
I think he's a very calculated dude.
I think he's optimistic, but I also think LeBron's a better businessman than that. I think if LeBron sees this isn't going to make sense for either of us, he's not going to do it. It doesn't make business sense for him or his son for him to be in Detroit. It just doesn't. It's better for Bronny to go to Detroit, develop with the young guys, build his own name, than you going to Detroit, changing the whole dynamic of it just wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I think, yes, I think it's 100% a possibility. Mm-hmm. But I think circumstances, like what if Bronny decides to stay 3 years in college? I'm going to be 40. I don't see a team giving up assets, moving things around, like, you know what I'm saying, to move up to get Bronny for a 43-year-old LeBron. Doesn't make sense. That doesn't make smart business sense at all.
True.
Financially,
but
especially if it's not a super guarantee.
Not a super guarantee because we won't know until it happens. But
yeah, LeBron has been very vocal for years saying he is not retiring until he plays on the same team with his son, which immediately is putting Bronny up there to be the number one candidate. Because if any team goes by what LeBron is saying, that he will follow his son, which I believe.
A smart team is not doing that. Because LeBron's getting older. If we're not giving up assets to move up in the draft to get.
But how many teams can make that risk?
Not many.
Like how many teams are
that's why I think they'd end up in fucking Detroit or something, a team that's already bad. Because a good team is not moving up, trading away big assets for LeBron James at this age. Like a team like even Cleveland wouldn't do it. Cleveland, who's good now, they're not giving up these assets to move up to go get LeBron James, to get his son, and then to get LeBron James. You're depleting your team. That doesn't make sense.
I think I'll probably go to the Magic or some shit, OKC or Magic.
Nigga, I'm LeBron James. I got Mutoli. I got me fucked up.
Listen, bro.
I got me fucked up. I gotta go live in Orlando or Detroit.
That's your retirement home.
Or Indianapolis. You got me fucked up.
Ain't nobody want to live in
Or Utah.
No,
you talking about teams that suck.
Yeah. Nobody
like imagine Brian James get drafted to Utah. You really think LeBron? LeBron, you might have to ride this one out. Look.
I don't think that would even be a possibility because I feel like I said, I don't know if Bronny would have I think him and his pops. I think him and LeBron both have the conversation, and they would come up with some type of game plan to where they could both be somewhere that it would be smart financially and also smart for Bronny's career moving forward when LeBron steps back. Because I think that Bronny's gonna, whether we want to or not, Bronny's gonna be a big face of the NBA, whether we want to accept that or not.
Not if he sucks.
If he sucks.
If he sucks, then this is all for nothing.
It's for nothing.
It's all for nothing. At the end of the day, you got to play.
I agree.
At the end of the day, you got to play.
I agree. But it's definitely high risk, high reward because I don't feel like LeBron would be doing all of this investment in his son for him to be a mid player. You know what I mean?
I think.
But it is a different game when you get into the league.
Honestly, bro, LeBron's just a regular parent. All our parents overestimate our skills when we're young. I'm not saying that he is, but I'm saying Bronny's a great basketball. He seems like a really good basketball player.
I just know it is different when you get into the league for sure. So it's like,
yeah, he's a really good basketball player. No taking away from that. But back to our original point about character superseding talent or skill. I always say this: when you go into a job, the people they like, the person they like the most is going to get the job. You could be the most technically sound person on the planet. You got all skills, but if they like this person, we're willing to work with him because we just like him, and he's going to fit into the team environment.
Yeah.
Like, it sounded hatery and racist when he said it, whoever said this. But I'm also like, I mean, that shit matters. That shit matters a lot.
It does. But this is LeBron. It's pretty much God.
Listen, man.
Bro, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I get every single point you're saying. And, you know, to move mountains pretty much for certain teams to make sure they have enough
We
for
would all do
LeBron
anything
and
if
all
we had a
that.
kid. If any of us had a kid, we'd do anything for him.
But
That's just what he's doing.
But it's gonna happen. Like it's LeBron James. Like not much fathers and sons have played in sports. Like I said, Ken Griffey Jr. and Senior. Like
Y'all keep telling me it's LeBron James. LeBron James just got his team right. He's been begging for some plays. They've been ignoring his ass all year.
Bro. He says zero dark dirty right now, but like, listen, I love the Lakers, but we don't.
It don't change.
Happen.
Like
so,
the fact that LeBron is the face of basketball,
bro,
and the
like,
world right now.
And like so, and that man pays like $1 million to take care of his body. Like that man could play to 46 if he wants.
That's
to.
what Tom Brady thought till he lost his family.
Yeah, but Tom Brady was
Yeah, but
losing
that's
to
why.
Giselle and shit like that.
He lost
Like,
his wife. That's why
He lost his wife, bro. He's
Listen.
which is
Bron-
dumb as fuck. You
Bron's
might as well
not-
still playing, bro. You already lost.
yeah.
Oh, Tom Brady sucked now. He started to suck.
He's done, bro.
But no, yeah,
But going back to like what the comment of what the coach, I understand, but some hating that shit, bro. You hating on a whole high schooler. Like, come on.
I see a lot of people doing that. They are hating, but
that's what comes with it.
of course,
Of course. It's
Comes
criticism.
back to the-
It's criticism as it builds character, you know? So, but it goes back to that old saying, all publicity is good publicity. So if you hating on me, I'm doing something right.
I don't agree with that. Like that quote that people
But in
say.
sports, I'm talking about in sports. And that, and
No,
that,
people say
and,
all
and
publicity.
that.
I don't never.
Now,
I
in
never
everything else,
subscribe
no.
to that.
And everything else, no. But in sports, if you talking shit about me, I'm doing something.
what all good publicity? All publicity is good publicity. That's what you're saying. You know, like
Yeah,
yeah, I don't even got no. That's I.
but
think,
a lot of people believe that for some reason.
I
Not
think
you.
that quote.
No,
is
not
really-
you. But a lot of people believe that for some
think
I
reason.
believe it
quote-
in sports. Everything else, no.
No,
But I believe it in
people
sports.
think that in general.
Because you're an athlete in sports. You have to be doing something. You put yourself in a position to exceed than the other person.
Yeah.
So if you're talking shit, your coach is talking shit, your mom, your grandma, your dog is talking shit about me, then I'm doing something that you can't do. But in society and other just media and shit like that, no, that's
but
disgusting.
there are people who subscribe to that. Like,
Yeah, of course.
I don't understand how.
But no,
I
I
think,
can't.
yeah, there are people that subscribe to the whole publicity thing, and I 100% don't like.
No.
I've seen it literally ruin people's perceptions of themselves.
Yeah.
I look on the internet all day, 24/7, and it's just like they're the base, especially creatives. Creative depression is a real thing, and unfortunately, a lot of that is based in attention. I'm not getting enough attention. I'm not getting enough I'm not being recognized enough. So
it's really crazy
I'm
how
not-
social media is like. It's really crazy how social media has warped everyone's mind
yeah, and
in such a short amount of time.
it's like if people don't like my shit all day or buy all my shit, I'm just not good, and it's just I'm worthless. And I 100% I hate the word creative or poking, but I guess being a creative, I get it, but I've never based anything I did off of any validation from anybody else because I'm gonna do it anyway, And all creators are confident, but also super self-conscious, right?
Yes.
There's been plenty of things I've done. I'm like, you know what? I don't really like it anymore. Like, I could look back on old designs and be like, I don't like this. Or old way I did episodes, I don't like this. Talked about, party adjustment. Like, everything can be adjusted, but when you base your creative elevation off of just the backs of people telling you it's good, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just beating yourself into a depressive place.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like the whole it's like needing reassurance as a creative. If that's what you need, you feel like you need to get by. You're never gonna go anywhere, bro.
Oh yeah,
It's not gonna work out.
You're just gonna be waiting for that that little fix of like, okay, I need this. And
Yeah, I need
gonna move
this. Oh
forward.
man, this many people didn't comment on, and it's inevitable, of course. Yeah. Like you're gonna feel like that as a creative, but at the same time, basing your longevity and what you're doing off of the backs of, other people, it's not gonna work out. Mm-hmm. I would say even when you jump into a creative space, you thinking you're just gonna jump in, make a shit ton of money, dude. You're in the wrong fucking field. Yeah.
It's an investment. It's like when people say you start a business, you got to expect to take a loss the first 5 years.
But niggas don't actually subscribe to that. Trust me, I've seen it. Yeah. Niggas don't subscribe to it at all. And I don't know, man. All publicity is not good publicity.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
And I also think that basing your livelihood off of how much publicity you get is a really, really dangerous thing because it'll shoot you into a depressive state. It'll do a lot of things to your mind, man. So
it'll change you.
Yeah, and then you start looking weird because it's like you're pick-meing for compliments. It looks weird. It gets weird, bro.
Social media, man. It'll warp
the
reality.
The internet's not a real place. I say this as often as I can. The internet's just not a real place. You always look for people to show you love, and if people don't show you enough love, you're like, bro, it's weird now. Stop. It's getting weird. Jesus. But anyway, that was my little rant.
Yeah.
Do we have anything in music?
Well, shout out to Ice Spice.
Oh, we're gonna do this shit every week, huh?
The Queen.
Whoa, Ice Spice and Pink Panthers made their first debut in the top 10.
Yes, they did
this week with the Boys Alive Part 2 song. So, got to shout out Ice Spice. It's the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
Done on this, you know?
Yo, I was thinking about this last week when I was re-listening to the episode. Yo, Derek and y'all really, all y'all, the Bronx side of the room, really got off that.
What?
You niggas, y'all don't be hearing yourselves.
Yes.
Y'all niggas
I edit the videos. I have to listen to myself.
You must do that shit. You must be doing that shit on mute. Y'all niggas said, yo, yeah, you know what? Yeah, when me and my girl break up and she fucks some other dude, y'all don't get it because y'all not from the Bronx.
You know what's crazy? I knew he was going to say that.
I
knew that was what he was going to bring up. Because I thought about that this week too, but I still stand on that.
Shit make no sense.
Nah, it really does. And it really doesn't make sense.
But did y'all listen back and realize I didn't give any... I was like, okay, why? I was like, just cause.
But that's you see, to us, that's... Because we understand each other. Us three
to the thousands of listeners, that's not an answer. To the thousands of people that listen... That's not an answer to anybody. But I was like, how does that make sense? I don't know, just because.
No, that's fair.
It's an upbringing thing.
It's like it's the environment and the people and personalities around you. It's like because it's kind of like a respect thing.
New York.
Y'all kept saying that and then give us a reason what that means.
No, I feel you. Yeah, but I guess I would equate it with like a respect thing and like the people in your environment. And when you're from the Bronx, a lot of people know each other. It's a small world.
Yeah, it's a small world.
Like it may not seem like it, but like it's a small world in the Bronx. Like 6 degrees of separation in general is a real thing.
Okay.
But in the Bronx though, especially with like Twitter, like there's a Bronx section of Twitter. I don't know if there's like other sections of Twitter. I'm sure there obviously are other sections of Twitter, but like maybe for the boroughs, I'm unsure. Because I don't know if there's like a Brooklyn side of Twitter or like a Queens side of Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But there's definitely a Bronx side of Twitter for sure. And everyone in said section even has, people from other boroughs and stuff like that. But there is a Bronx side of Twitter and everyone knows each other.
Let me give you a scenario here. Mm-hmm. Let's make this interesting.
Okay.
You meet your girl's from Ohio. Mm-hmm. She's been here 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
First 2 months, she was having fun, fuck some dudes, and now she's outside with you. You go out now. She lives in New York now. You go out now. Cool. You expect her to tell... Let's say she sees a dude across the club, 6 sections away. You expect her to
She's
tell
from
you...
Ohio and she moved over here?
Yeah, let's say it's a 6-month thing.
Okay.
She's from Ohio. She moved here. First month or two, you guys didn't know each other. Maybe you guys were talking. However you want to frame it.
Gotcha.
Now you guys are together 3 or 4 months later.
Okay.
But now she's built a rapport in the city, in New York, wherever, the K's, the Bronx. Let's use that as an example. Y'all go out in the Bronx, and she sees a dude across whatever place y'all go in the Bronx. You expect her to stop, tell you what happened, and what y'all gonna do? Leave?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
That's not gonna happen.
Is that how it came off in the conversation last week? Like in the setting? Not
From what I understood is you don't want to be embarrassed or surprised.
Yeah.
So that's the same concept of you being embarrassed and surprised.
I feel like
that's why I was like, what does your region have to do with anything?
I feel like it depends. Well,
because if you bug out there, no matter where you're from, you look crazy.
Well, I feel like it depends what the crowd is. One, like where the setting is.
Why?
Because if you at a party, that may be a different situation than if say you at a party compared to say you sitting in a restaurant.
Yeah,
those are two different settings.
No, because last week, the basis of your argument was, hey, I don't want to run into this nigga at a party, and I know you've been fucking him while we was on a break. It's the same. That's what y'all said.
Yeah, at a party. Yeah.
So, but it's the same concept. Is your girl's from Ohio? She been there a couple months, and y'all dated in a few months after that, and she meets same dude at the party. What's the difference?
Because one, if you say you're at a party, you have a more likelihood of knowing the people maybe that said individual is with. Because like, say, what if you know, say it's a dude, right? Let's just say she's whatever dude, right? Say his man's, you know him. Now you walk over there to say what's up to him. But now this dude is right there. Gonna
happen because
everyone, yeah, it's so small.
Okay.
Like, I feel like you would look stupid you would look stupid in that situation if like your partner doesn't tell you like, oh yeah, like his man's right there. Like when we were off, we slept together.
So you
like that don't sound crazy.
So then you wouldn't go shake that your friend's hand?
You wouldn't, yeah, but it's not about you not shaking your friend's hand. It's about you not wanting to be in that situation that you would be.
Well, my question is, what's the situation? It happened in the past.
Don't matter, but it's different. It's a respect thing.
Yes,
and that's different for everyone. Views it.
The thing is, where what I'm curious about, I think now
the region thing or just
no the region thing. Y'all never gonna convince me that has anything to do with region. I'm talking about that don't make no goddamn sense. I don't care how many times y'all explain.
Upbringing. It's just upbringing.
But
it is.
But it's logic too.
But it's your
upbringing and logic.
It's numerous things. No, it's numerous things.
But my question is, where is the disrespectful part? Because you keep saying it's respecting. There has to be an alternate. Where is the disrespectful part?
Not telling you.
It's like out of respect for me, I would want you to tell me when I'm about to go dap up this dude, and then his man's right there. You slept with him when we broke up. Out of respect for
me. But we've circled back, right? Mm-hmm. The you not wanting to feel like you're shaking somebody's hand that's up with your girl, though I don't agree, I can see your point of view. Because I'm 100% convinced that as men, we've probably done it, that neither one of them have just said anything. I don't think I'm Suge Knight. I don't think any girl's that intimidated about me. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's a respect factor. I think it can be so many different things. I think it can be self-serving. I think I'm not in
masculinity thing. It could be a whole bunch of things.
I mean, for not even him, on her part, self-serving, and there's no need for any of us to say anything. Like, I 100% am not in the space where I think I've never been put in that situation. Out of respect, don't upset me here and have it out, because then maybe someone will escalate. Mm-hmm. To me, the respectful part is maybe if we leave and you decide to tell me, cool. But if it had nothing to do with me at the time, I had nothing to do with you. Because in reality, I don't think we're doing that. We don't give women the same grace that we're looking for. That's why I said it's also not region. The same grace we're looking for, I know you niggas not. I know you see a girl. You see a girl in the club. You're not stopping your girl from saying what's up to her because you know it's going to cause a scene.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if the roles were reversed, like I would let her know. Yes.
But what I'm saying, what if it happens by accident?
You still got to let her know.
You're not doing. I don't think you're doing that in the moment.
I'm totally. Yeah.
I'm not having a cat fight in the middle of the club because I felt like I want to be.
But I would also agree. I would also not assume a cat fight would come from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume women are tight.
I mean,
the same way you said you would feel disrespected. Wouldn't she feel disrespected?
Yeah, for sure. But that don't mean now we got to pop off right now.
Exactly.
Who is we? She.
No, I'm saying like if it was either me in that situation or her in that situation, I would think neither of us would be ignorant enough to just pop off just off of what you just said. Like that point of you telling me.
So then why? So then what? So if you're not,
because the point is to let you know out of respect for you, so you don't feel or look stupid. Or to yourself, to me,
who determines you looking stupid?
Well, one, yourself, because that's the first.
Because if you don't feel like you look stupid, then what?
I would feel like I look
is
stupid.
Wrong with you?
You would feel like you look stupid because you're in the same place that a dude slept with your girl.
No, that's not.
No. And you shook his friend's hand or whatever the case may be.
I personally, I would like if we because you're saying, mind you, we were in a relationship prior, and we broke up. and now we're back on. Apparently, like that's what the scenario is.
That was the original scenario. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I would feel stupid because it's like you slept with my shorty when we broke up. And that's cool. You and her are both entitled to that.
100%.
Yeah, y'all both are not entitled to that. But that don't make me feel less stupid if I'm here dapping your man.
Exactly. Let me tell you something.
And I don't know because now I'm gonna feel stupid because I'm gonna feel like a fool because this nigga probably standing there like I slept with this nigga girl.
Exactly.
Granted, he may not be thinking that, but you don't know that.
Exactly.
Like you don't know that. But so it's more of a avoiding the situation kind of thing.
That's like so many different factors.
No, it is. No, it definitely is.
Like that shit just sounded like the Matrix.
It didn't sound like the Matrix.
It's not.
No, it sounded like
It happens. Listen,
right?
Listen, it happens a lot. Trust me.
No, that's exactly my point. Is
okay?
This
So
shit
then, what's the
happens
problem?
so often that it's unavoidable. But it becoming such a major thing. That's why I use the example I use because the example of the breakup to make up, I more so understand that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is. You have a girl that is from somewhere else.
Yes.
She comes here before y'all necessarily together. She's doing her thing. Okay. Before you guys officially become together. Mm-hmm. And you're in, I know this has happened to us as men. And an event, and one of the guys while y'all was talking, doing the thing, is over there. Mm-hmm. Cool. When y'all was in the thing. So what is the expectations now? Let's say it's been multiple men. Let's say it's 6 or 7 guys. Let's say where does it stop?
That's crazy. Yo, if we had a party, you slept with 6, 7
section?
niggas here.
No. But I'm saying it can happen multiple times. You can go to this party. This
you
week.
mean in more than one instance?
Yeah, like how? Where does it draw a line? You're gonna keep walking out the spot. Like where does it stop?
I don't think you necessarily have to walk out the spot in the first place either. I'm not saying you have to walk out the spot because that's not where it ends at for me. It's just the point of the whole ordeal. If it's an ordeal,
your thing is the shaking of the hand.
It's a respect thing
by accident.
It's a respect thing.
Yes.
Like it falls on respect.
It falls on
because even the handshake,
but
that also goes into respect.
Yes.
Like that's where that's dictated from. Like that comes from the respect portion of it.
She respects you more by letting you know.
I would think so.
I used to have sex.
That's not the same thing. You see how you excuse it? That's not what it is.
I used to have sex with this guy.
That you're about to probably go dap up.
Yes.
And we broke up.
But that was also something you added.
After we broke up.
But that's also. What if they just never interact? Because I never added the whole shaking on the nigga's hand thing. You said that's something that you would worry about.
But that's because that's the only. That's where it comes from.
That's the only instance. So I'm saying, where does it? That's why I said, where does the disrespect come if there's no interaction?
If you don't,
I'm not saying that.
That was my question. My question was, where is it disrespectful if there's just no interaction?
But then it's not disrespectful. If there's no interaction, right, then it's not disrespectful.
That's not the same thing y'all said. Yeah, because last week y'all said y'all want to know everything this person did.
No, these are two separate conversations.
I know.
We said we want to know everything the person did
while
after
y'all
break up, while we get back together.
I understand.
Yes.
I fully, wholeheartedly understand that. And now we're elevating it to this conversation, right?
So where we're saying, conversation.
Yes, 2 different conversations, but same premise of somebody that your person slept with in the same place as you. And I don't see. My question is, where is the disrespect if there's just no interaction at all?
Because y'all are back together after y'all broke up, and the person you slept with on our off time is in the room.
Does the size of the room matter? Like, what determines that? Because, like, what if that person is... Because my thing is, as men, I'll speak for myself. Because, hey, I'll jump on the ledge here, right? As a man in the past, I've been with a former girl.
Okay.
And there has been maybe a girl in 4 sections away that I slept with. I don't feel the need to warn my girl that girl's over there. Do you?
Now, in that instance, at any moment in that time, did you feel like she would approach you?
Even if she did, hey, hug, what's up? I'm going back to the bar.
This nigga's crazy.
You wildin', bro.
This nigga's crazy.
You wildin', bro.
You think that shit... You think that shit is normal,
bro?
That's the thing, bro. And that goes back to the environment thing.
I've seen people get gashed in clubs.
But y'all just told me there was nothing violent was going to happen.
You just said you just said, yeah, but that's different though. You making this seem mad casual. This girl you was fucking while you with your girl just comes up to you and gives you a hug and shit.
I've seen it. It's casual. What I'm saying is
that's cool. It's all circumstantial.
Yeah.
It's circumstantial, then that is
because the circumstances in my past. Bro, I've seen it just off the hug.
So y'all have never been in a room where y'all slept with both women at once, and now you're talking to one over the other, or now you're with one over the other. That's never happened.
I've been put in the situation, but I remove myself.
I think you're.
Oh, y'all.
I think you're
Well,
confusing
no.
the
Well,
situation.
I'm gonna tell you this.
What?
As a man,
As a man?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody makes me walk out of the room.
It's not.
That's cool.
It's cool.
That's cool.
It's not about.
So that's why I'm like.
It's not make.
that's-
She didn't make. She didn't
that's-
make.
It's your. That's
She
a
didn't make
respect
me.
thing, though.
Yeah, it's the like, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
You think you think it's respectful that you?
No, see, there's two different
I'm
things.
asking you-
I don't
no,
think
this is-
it's,
I'm
I don't
asking you a
think it's
question.
disrespectful at all.
I'm asking you. Do you think it's respectful to do that?
To do what? Specifically, specific.
You be with a former. This is a former partner.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
To say you with a former partner,
Uh-huh.
and then a girl you slept with comes up to you and hugs you and shit like that.
What do you mean shit like
And
that?
then
if a girl I used to sleep with before my girl was in the picture says hello to me, I do not think my girl should trip. No, I do not. I do not think that. I think that's super immature.
okay, one, does she
That's
know?
super
Does she
immature.
know you slept with that girl?
No,
That's crazy.
I think that's mad immature.
That's crazy.
That is.
I mean, you're
that
entitled
is
to feel
so
that way.
immature.
I mean, you're
You're entitled to
I
feel
think that if
I mean,
I
that's
slept,
not
I think
wrong.
that if I slept with a girl a year ago, nothing happened, nothing came from it, and she comes and says hello to me, and my girl bugs out, I was like, why are you tripped? That has nothing to do with you. That's immature.
That's being dismissive of her feelings.
Yeah.
that doesn't make it. That doesn't make it
bothers
less.
her?
You got to take that into accountability when.
Yeah,
being
what
in
if
a
that bothers
relationship.
her?
Then I think that's immature.
That's still dismissive of her feelings.
Yeah, bro.
That's also fine, but that is because like the world is, like you guys said, it is so small for me to trip on, because you have no idea your girl's past or your guy or your homeboy's past. Let's use men as an example, because men, we are out here. We are out here,
Okay.
and we have done some fucked up shit as men. For me to hold a woman to that same exact standard of, hey, if a guy that I've had a thing with says hello to me,
It's not about holding them. It's you entrusting that you actually, as a partner, willingly hoping, and not even hoping. Fuck that, because you're my partner. We gotta trust each other.
You know what it is?
the trust should not determine the trust. It had nothing to do with you. You weren't there.
It's the respect. You know, and that's why. And that's
Y'all
what,
have not explained this shit
I did.
at all.
I did. I literally explained it. I literally just explained it.
All right, good thing this
Bro,
recorded.
it's just two
and then
different things.
the thing-
it's gonna
no.
be a hamster wheel. I'm not gonna compensate because it's gonna be a hamster wheel.
It's gonna be a hamster wheel because that's your belief.
Yes.
But that also aligns with your other beliefs that you also have.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like you don't care about a lot of things.
Which is cool.
You don't care about a lot of things if it don't affect I'm talking about you like specifically, like you
yes,
specifically.
me specifically, yes.
Like there's a lot of things like you said, like you just said you'll never no one will ever make you walk out of a room.
Never in my life.
And
because
that's okay.
I feel like as a man,
And that's okay.
I don't let a man take me off my square.
And that's okay.
Cool. That's
okay. But if someone,
and that's just how I was
and that's
raised
fine.
and brought up in some
Which
gangsta-
goes back
and that's,
to
and that's
being-
gangster shit. To be honest with you.
But
It's cool.
No man ever that's why also the environment thing is a weird, because
That's different. You can't- that's gangster shit, but it's also gangster.
I was brought up as like, yo, a man man or woman cannot determine where you walk around.
you view that as gangster shit, which is fine.
No, okay. I mean,
Which is fine.
No, that's a fact. But
No,
I mean,
it is
that's different
it is a
upbringings.
fact.
That-
But
that's
It is
a
a
fact.
fact.
no, it is a
but
fact. But
no one determines where I can and can't go.
But there's different versions of
But you can-
gangster
you-
shit too, because
exactly.
gangster shit is gangster shit is if I feel away, if I punch this nigga's mouth, that's also gangster shit.
Exactly.
But there's two
Sometimes.
different.
But now
it's
you
just
just
different. That's why I said
That's not true.
that's why I
That
said
is
it's two-
100% not true.
That's why I said it's two different gangster
it's
shit.
two different. Yeah.
That's like saying the dude that always shoots his gun is gangster. That's not true.
No, he's a
That's why
fucking
it's
coward.
different. That's why I said it's circumstantial. It's different.
That's
It's different.
if you feel the need to pop a dude every time you feel that he may be looking at your girl, whatever your girl is, I think y'all gotta take that up. That's something.
No,
that's something.
that's fine. But if say in this instance, say we in the spot together and you fuck this nigga and then this
And
dude-
he says hello.
and then he comes and say what's up to you. If I
You gonna pop
and
him.
if I already have an issue with him, or if I
you just add a whole nother. No one said you had an
you
issue.
don't know, but you don't know you.
No,
can't
you
be-
added that. That's not what the
Yes,
conversation
because
was.
what if that individual has a problem with it? You cannot be dismissive to people's feelings just because you think whatever you do is just gangster.
You just added a whole nother layer. If I have a problem with somebody, yes, I do not expect you.
Yeah, but you also say you don't give a fuck if someone has a problem with
Exactly.
somebody because
Wait,
gangster.
what? What are you
you were just
talking about?
dismissing in
That's
the scenario. You were just dismissing the girl's feelings.
That's not what. That's not. You completely add something. What I said specifically was, hey, a girl that I slept with years ago comes and says hello to me.
If she told you, and as you said, if she told you she had a problem with it, that's immature.
No, if she told me that
He didn't just say that?
Hold on. If she told me this random girl that I hugged, she has a problem with a girl hugging me, I would think that's immature. Yes.
That's what I just said.
That's not what you said. You said if I have a problem with this person, I'm gonna pop on him. That's not what you said, Derek. What are you
No,
talking
in the
about?
beginning.
That's what I just said.
Yes.
The beginning of what?
When you first said it, that's exactly what he meant.
That's what I just said.
What you meant or what you said?
Both, bro, both. What I just said was use that same scenario. You said let's
If I have a problem, listen.
No, I'm backing up. I'm
No,
backing up
because let's make it clear here.
I'm gonna make it clear.
Because like I said, let's use men as an example. If you have a problem with somebody as a man,
Okay.
all right,
If your girl said she didn't care, do you think that that's immature? If she told you that was immature, like that's okay?
if she said what?
If you
Of her getting mad.
if her if she if
If
say it
my
was a man,
girl has a problem with somebody, and I interacted with somebody she has a problem with, of course she has a right to be upset. That was not the conversation. And I'm not void of understanding that.
But you also said that you don't feel the need to tell her you slept with said girl, so you don't even give her the room to understand if she feels.
I know. Yes, I
whether
don't
she likes
give her
or
the
not.
room to need to know everything I've done in my life.
You see what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
Drogue understands what I'm saying.
I know you niggas understand each other, but I understand that you niggas understand.
But that's why it's a hamster because you're not gonna understand because you have
it's just
your own view on it, which is fine.
Yes. There's nothing
It's
wrong.
not. It's like it goes back to like me trying to explain it is gonna sound.
I know people
counterproductive
with
to
the
your own
same thing that understand what me and Derek understand and what you're saying.
Yeah,
and,
I get what you're saying, but
and
that's your-
just straight up is a mix.
Yeah,
They keep it and they don't.
that's right. It's all circumstantial.
It's all
to
circumstantial.
each individual.
Now, when you're going back to the whole man thing, because like you're saying, keep it as men.
Y'all not acting the same way.
'Cause-
Niggas be friends with niggas that niggas don't like all the time, and niggas don't act like that.
That happens all the time because it's ego, and that's just how niggas are.
but then sometimes it also don't happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we're talking about a scenario where that happens. We're not like, yes, I know. In a world, everything happens, guys. Yes, I know that. We're talking about the specific situation where it's happening.
That's why I said if you want to put it on a men's perspective.
Yes,
if you put it on a men's perspective,
where
say,
niggas
okay.
do that all the time,
So
and
say-
niggas do not keep the same type of bravado.
Yeah, but off the strength of you making the scenario that already, you skewing it to your way.
How?
Because say
You want to keep it gangster.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You in
Take
that
the
scenario,
word gangsta out of it. I'm saying as men.
as men, say,
Yes,
say the word, okay.
because I'm trying to give you the same scenario from women to women and men to men. That's the
Okay,
only
I'm
thing
gonna
I'm
give you
doing.
the- okay, so the men-
that's it. It's very simple.
So what the men to men situation
Yes.
would be if you and your girl get back together and the nigga she sees that she slept with approaches her and says something to her. One, already, in your instance, if the roles were reversed, she don't tell me she slept with this nigga because I'm not entitled to know everything she did. That's one. So in that instance, already, that's a problem whether the person determines or not. You didn't give me the room out of respect to let me know whether I feel okay with it or not. That's one.
What if she sees him like what if it's in passing, right? Like, let's not say this is some elaborate plot because I don't think
It's not elaborate. I don't even think that situation is elaborate.
No,
I think you just keep. I think every instance you're skewing it
I'm
is
not
just
skewing
changing
it.
it more.
I'm just asking a question to further the conversation because we're doing a podcast.
No, I understand.
So
but-
what I'm asking you is, you're saying if he says something to her, right?
yeah,
That's what you said.
if he approaches her, says hi,
Approaches,
the same
hi,
thing you did.
cool.
Same thing you said.
Yeah.
Cool. And he's a guy. He says, "Hey, what's up?" Let's say there's no hug. Hey, what's good? Does it bother you less or does it bother the actual action?
It depends because now one, do I know that they slept together?
Exactly.
Because you said in your
So-
instance she don't have you don't have to tell her. So does she have to tell me?
Guys, yes, I'm agreeing with that point. I know that. I know
So
that's
does,
what I said.
so in this instance,
my
do
question,
I know that she slept with
my
him?
question is,
Do I know she slept with him in
Yes,
this
she
instance?
still slept with the overall point is that she still slept with him. That's been the
But did she know?
That's been the common
Did she
denominator.
tell you?
Did she tell you?
tell you? Is that's what the overall is?
Yes, the whole time. No, you're asking her to tell you. I'm saying that if a dude says what's good to my girl,
Yes, but in that instance, did she tell you she fucked that nigga?
While once y'all broke up.
Let's take both of those instances. She did once and she did another. How do you react either way?
Well, if she didn't tell me, then I can't do anything because I don't know she
Because
fucked
I
this
don't
nigga.
know. And if she did tell me,
This is a
I'm
regular,
like, damn.
This could be a regular nigga that just said what's
Exactly.
up
Just
to my
gonna be
girl.
a average Joe.
And that's my point. So it could be a regular nigga. If you don't know, you go about your day, you go about your party, nothing happens, you go home, everything's great, cool. But you rather know to be upset with cuz and her.
You're not giving the person the room to
be
choose
upset.
whether to be upset or not.
Ah, so you want the choice to pop.
You want the choice out of respect to know what to do.
Dude, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
What is there to do?
Feel, nigga, feel. You keep on being dismissive to the fact that a whole nother party has feelings. In every instance that you said.
So the feeling is that your girl slept with somebody else.
The feeling is whether you're okay with this said nigga coming to hug your girl, and if you know they fucked after y'all broke up and not. It's not like hard to understand.
We just said, hey, what's up?
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. You can once she tells you that she fucked this nigga once y'all broke up and y'all back together now, and she tells you she fucked this nigga, you get to choose whether you let it be, hey, what's up, or you let it not be that.
Listen, I understand you guys is harder and passionate.
I don't think you
don't, bro.
No.
It's a hamster wheel, bro. It's a hamster wheel.
I never said I didn't understand where y'all coming from. The only thing I questioned was the line of respect and disrespect. I think even if you are upset, I do not think she's disrespectful. That is the point I've been trying to make this entire time.
But everyone deems respect differently.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's different.
Way differently. Bro,
because you don't feel it's disrespectful to not tell in your situation.
Yeah.
You don't feel
y'all
it's disrespectful
y'all
to tell
keep
her.
telling me about the Bronx.
You can talk to 20 New York.
Y'all keep telling me about the Bronx.
I
don't want y'all to keep telling me about
I put a bread.
I don't want y'all to keep telling me about how you respond.
I put up bread, bro.
No,
Enough. Enough with that shit.
Even
I've seen a bunch of y'all niggas fold. Stop.
Don't do
Stop.
that. Don't do that.
Stop.
Because now you're trying to make it a whole other conversation.
Exactly.
Stop.
That's not happening.
Like I said.
So,
all this where I'm from shit. Guys, we're having
matter.
a conversation about relationships.
Yeah, like I said.
Y'all made it regional.
Statement still stands because we just haven't understanding. Because that's how we operate.
Y'all haven't, oh my goodness.
We literally three Bronx people here sit here and said the same thing.
Like, what does that mean?
And there's nothing wrong with people having an understanding because they all grew up in similar environments. Because the same way you and Jordan have the same thought process and y'all both don't want to know shit, that's cool. That's how y'all niggas grew up.
What don't we want to know? First of all,
you don't want to. You literally say, "Don't tell me anything."
Exactly.
And so did he.
Multiple times in episodes.
No.
Yes.
Stop telling me about where you're from. That's my reference.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about.
You just said it. What?
No, I'm not talking.
Are you serious?
I'm talking about thought process.
No. You just said.
Because you said Bronx niggas fold.
I said yes because you keep telling me about where you from.
Yeah.
Stop telling niggas that's from somewhere where you from. Don't stop doing that.
Because people have understandings of their environment they grew up in.
You keep telling me y'all Bronx niggas this and Bronx.
Yeah,
no,
because
that don't have nothing to do with relationships, bro. Stop.
We're talking about understanding of each other.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
So we have known each other for mad long. We've been understanding each other. What does that have to do about you being from the Bronx?
Because we on the same page. The whole conversation
yes,
stems
because
from
you niggas
saying,
grew up 5 minutes from each other does not make you guys more understanding people.
Of each other, bro. Of each other. Like, I don't understand what he's missing.
Exactly.
You brought up you being from a place.
This conversation stemmed initially from how the Bronx people, the comment we made last week with me, him, and Sabrina, and opposed to the comment of you and Jordan. Yes. And we said, because we're from the Bronx, because we have an understanding.
And I still don't understand what region has to do with how we as individuals take relationships.
Because I
don't think that has
the relationship is just one thing under the whole umbrella, the whole overarching umbrella we're talking about. We're talking about relationships and also other things in general.
We never left relationships.
No, we're talking about now. That's what we're talking about.
No, but we were never talking about that before. That's my point.
And that's why we're trying to tell you now. You're saying don't bring up Bronx niggas. But the whole point, you're saying don't bring up Bronx niggas fold. But your whole
I said I've seen you niggas fold before. Not you in particular.
I'm
saying I've seen people.
Yeah.
I say so. I would.
Every individual,
because the conversation turned into fighting. The conversation turned into something. That's what I'm saying. So you niggas stop acting like that, bro. Like y'all niggas is acting like I'm saying something fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he gets it.
Listen, I'm telling you, when you just be playing back, I'd be like, yo, you
niggas. I know.
No, you don't.
I listen to it.
Listen, y'all sound nuts.
No, we don't.
You sound fucking insane.
No, we do not.
Dude, I'm telling you. We can get off this shit.
It's gonna be a hamster wheel.
Here and all this other shit.
Because you asked how the whole question stemmed from the Bronx and the Long Island question from last week.
It was no question. You brought it up last week, Derek. Stop making it seem like I asked you where you was from last week. Stop.
No. What is he talking about?
You said the question stemmed from the Bronx question you asked last week.
No, the question from last week that me, him, and Sabrina all agreed.
No, the statement you made last week. Not question. I didn't ask you.
Okay, no, the statement.
Exactly. That's it.
But it still stems from why did us three feel that? Yes, which was why.
Okay, so that wasn't last week. That was today where I said, hey, I was thinking about you guys telling about you guys being from the Bronx as to why something like that would bother you. I want to know why it bothers Derek. I want to know why it bothers Joe.
And then you said, stop bringing up Bronx things because I've seen y'all fold. Not saying specifically. I'm saying in general. But
I said no because it can't. Because like I said in the middle of the conversation, it was violence. It was this. I was like, bro,
yes, numerous.
That's
things
why.
Happen. Because numerous things can happen. Exactly. Everybody is different.
Yes, Derek, you being from the Bronx or Joe being from the Bronx, that does not mean there's more violence incited from this region or this region. It's about who you are as an individual.
That's not what I'm saying. No,
that's what it sounds like.
That is not what I'm saying.
Okay, so then clarify. That's what I'm taking it.
How many times did I literally just clarify it?
I haven't heard it.
It's a hamster wheel. It's a hamster wheel.
It is. We've been talking about this shit for way too long. And 2 weeks now.
It's a hamster wheel,
I think
bro.
it's just stupid.
And I respect that. But
Yeah. Like,
it
that's
is
what I'm
it is.
saying. Like,
it is what it is, bro.
Not you guys' point. I'm talking about us going back and forth. Not
mean,
you guys'
but
point.
you had
Point is valid.
But I'm saying, but you brought it up because you had a question about the statement last week.
No,
That's what it was. So I was answering the question of the statement from last week, and then you said, "Stop bringing up Bronx
Derek,
people."
there was a whole 2-hour conversation in between me saying that.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact you said stop bringing up Bronx people.
Yes, I still stand. Yo, bro, you
but
keep
the
bringing
initial-
up. I think my question was to you as an individual and to Joe as an individual. Let me say it like this. I'll make it very clear. I do not think where you're from is why you have that stance. I don't think where you're from is why you have that stance. I think that's you as a person. I think it's you as a person.
We didn't say that's why we have that stance. We said that's why we understand each other. That's not why we didn't say that's why we have that stance. You asked.
The understanding was based in you feeling disrespected by that, right?
Yes.
What does that have to do with your region?
Again, we are saying why we understand each other.
Okay. I'm saying, what does your understanding of Joe? What does your environment do? Because let's. I'm not going to give y'all a history of where I'm from, but I don't think me being from Flatbush has any less different understanding of where y'all come from. Because I get where you guys are coming from.
Me telling you the understanding of where each other from where we come from answers the question as to the statement from last week as to why you're saying me, him, and Sabrina all felt that way for that statement.
I think Sabrina felt that way because of a whole different reason, but that's neither here nor there.
But you can't. That's her.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I can have an opinion on why I think something.
Yeah, for sure. But like, she sat here and agreed with us.
That's fine. You niggas agree all the time whether it's right or wrong. That does not make it law because you guys are from the same place.
I'm not saying them making the law. It's just the way I'm saying it, my upbringing from where I am, growing up and shit like that, seeing how in relationships of many people of all ethnicities and all ages, it's just different. It's a respect thing. What you think is your opinion, and I respect that.
Which is why we said your belief.
But
is your
belief
I
is
never,
different.
not one time said I didn't understand y'all.
I didn't say. I said I respect your opinion.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Now it's all different. It's gonna be different. I know Harlem niggas. I know Brooklyn niggas. I moved around. It's all different, bro. I'm telling you. You may not see it. You may not see it, but it is different, bro. I know plenty of Harlem niggas that don't have this type of mentality. And I have a whole bunch of Queens niggas that have this whole type of mentality. I know younger niggas that have that type of mentality.
I've lived 100 different places.
Okay,
at this
bro.
point. So you tell me your region, I'm talking about you as a person.
As a person, I want that respect. That's it.
That's all I'm asking. That's literally all I'm
if a
saying.
nigga fuck my shorty, I would want to know. But now you want to know. But now you want to know about
hold
the
on,
whole,
I'll let y'all talk.
As a nigga is gonna tell you yes or no.
I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all talk. As Joe, you're saying that's disrespectful to you.
If she doesn't tell me, and a whole
Joe,
nigga dap me up, and a whole nigga dap me up,
and you feel like that's fine. But that's the point.
Because what do you want to know if a whole nigga fucked your shorty? And she straight up just gave him a hug. How you doing this and that third?
He says no.
You would not. You wouldn't because you
no.
clearly said you didn't give a fuck.
But that's John.
That's John,
which is
and
what
I
I
respect that.
That's what we've
and
been
I respect
saying.
that.
That's not what.
But as Dro, I would want to know.
And that's what I've asked.
Okay.
And that's it. But then when you keep telling me about where you're from 100 times, yes, I'm gonna be like, bro, enough.
Because your initial, do you not hear yourself?
Derek, I know I started the question saying about, that's why I said, oh, this sounds really weird, so let's bring it up. Yes, you guys are talking about where you're from the Bronx, but I'm still extending it from last week, where why was that even a thing?
The region thing?
What?
The region thing.
Yes, I'm talking about why was it a thing in the beginning, not just because, I know I asked it today, Derek. I hear myself. I know that. I'm saying, why was it ever a thing? And then you kept saying, because we're from the Bronx. We're from the Bronx. We're from the Bronx.
Because of its
we're from the Bronx.
understanding.
We're from the Bronx.
It's understanding.
But then we started off by saying, you guys know you didn't explain yourselves.
And then I proceeded to explain myself.
No, but I'm saying
you said that, and then I proceeded to explain myself.
And what I'm saying is,
and then even
and then you saying people from the Bronx are just different.
Just like we see, you're taking that out of context.
But that's not the answer as to why people from the Bronx are more disrespected.
But you're taking that out of context, though.
You have not put anything I've said in the last minute out of context, but it's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I literally have. I have put literally every single thing into context because I literally have. And because, I literally have put everything into context. And then even in the middle of the whole conversation, I told you, John, you have your beliefs, so it's not going to change anything.
At all.
And I said that
At all.
like 30 minutes ago.
That's not, but that's also indicative to the conversation we're having. If I agree with something you're going to say, I'm going to say I agree. I'm not trying to
convince you to agree with me. I'm just telling you why
you're
not.
And I know you're not.
Nah.
What I'm saying, because the thing is,
I'm not going to change the way of
John,
mentality. Okay.
John feels away, as Dro feels away, as Derek feels away. I think if you were from East Lansing, Michigan, you would have felt that way. I think if you were from Detroit, you would have felt that way. That's my point. I think I want to hear why you feel that way particularly. You explained it. I know. You're going to tell me yes, I said it. My thing is, yes, I know I brought it up regionally because I was expanding the conversation as to why you think region is a factor in the conversation in general.
Because it's your upbringing.
Because it is a factor.
And once again, see, now there we go. My upbringing.
I've been saying it.
Wait, can I finish? Do you know my upbringing?
No, because you...
No,
all right, so then how can you make a determination on how I react based on my upbringing because you don't know, right?
mine either.
You told me from the Bronx. That's all y'all kept saying. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. So Bronx niggas is different. Bronx niggas respect this. Bronx, I see niggas get gashed. That's what y'all kept saying. You're telling me.
Off of just that one little context story, you cannot implement the whole thing of trying to figure out.
I'm only taking what you give me.
No, of course, but just that one little story, you can't completely say it's completely violence or not.
I get what he's saying.
Thank you for understanding
why. Right now, I understand what you're saying.
There we go. That's it.
But if you're gonna have that conversation, if you're gonna have that conversation, if you're gonna have that conversation, every individual is different. Yes.
Yeah.
Every individual is different. Yes.
Okay.
But because we all grew up in the same environment, we all just have similar understandings. That's very similar to if a community grew up together. Of
course.
No matter where the community is.
Yes.
That whole community might have. Maybe not 100% of it, but maybe 85% of that community.
And where I put a hard stop to that is individuality, no matter where you grew up, supersedes that. So I think you as an individual, don't regionalize yourself to how your emotions make you react.
But it factors in your upbringing and your life. Obviously, you're going to change. You're not going to stay the same person. Like, if I moved out of fucking the Bronx to fucking Montana, I'm not going to act like an ignorant Bronx nigga. I'm going to be a whole different person. Obviously, but...
No, you should act the same. You should react
I think you would actually act the same. I think you would act the same.
You see worse. Yeah. If you move to Montana and a nigga dap your girl, you're not going to pop him the same way?
Yeah, no, but that also doesn't mean you don't adapt. Exactly, you don't adapt to your environment.
To say this...
Wait, hold on, fellas. Wait 1 second. So you're still a Bronx nigga. You moved to Montana for 5 years, and the same situation happens. You're gonna act different?
No.
That's what you. No, did you not? Tell me if I'm off.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I know what you're saying. That's why I'm saying I don't think he would change.
I'm not gonna change, but I'm not gonna be completely ignorant to not change.
That's what I'm saying. I think what he's trying to say is that it's not that he's not gonna not adapt to his newer environment. Is what he's saying.
Yes,
but it's the same situation.
We're not talking about that specific situation anymore. He just means in general moving over there. Like
but we have to to be at the overall point. We have to keep the same situation. You can't change it now.
I understand that.
Yeah,
but he's just saying if he was to just wake up tomorrow and just move to Montana, that's what he's speaking on. Yes. Like if he just wakes up tomorrow and moves to Montana, he's saying that he would adapt to. He's still going to be him, but he's still going to
not adapt a little bit.
He has to adapt to the environment of where he lives at.
Yeah, but the same situation, you're going to react the same.
The situation with the whole shorty thing. Yes.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. As long as that's consistent.
I'm like,
that doesn't change because they don't. Yeah,
I never talk about moving. I'm talking about listen.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying that was a good example though because that's also you just bringing where you grew up elsewhere, but you do adapt also, which works well with your point in which you grew up in different places. So like you that's why you're.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now, and this is me giving y'all. If everything I ever taught y'all. Not that I can teach you, I'm not y'all parent. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If you guys let every little thing cause you guys to put yourself in a position where you might not go home the next day, I don't advise it. And let me preach for 5 seconds. I'm not the one to preach. I done did a lot of shit. I done put myself in a lot of places that I shouldn't have been in. I would not be here if I reacted to every single time I felt some nigga made such and such and such and such.
Are you talking to us specifically?
In general, people.
Oh. Because I agree with that sentiment.
I'm 100%. Listen. Everybody knows when I walk. There's a reason when I walk around, people sometimes move out the fucking way. I have a history of a way I used to be. But now you see how I'm living. I don't. At this point in my life, I'm gonna break it down like this. Let's go back to the scenario. You know why I'm gonna walk away from that scenario? Because that nigga, that one moment that girl had is not worth me doing 25 years. And that's not regional. That's you and you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
That has nothing to do with where I come from because you ask around. You know what I'm saying? It's not Google. It's on the pavement where you can figure it out.
So my
thing is, hold on real quick. My thing is, letting that be the basis of why you don't make it home at night because you don't know who the niggas with, what the niggas gonna do. If you want to deal with your girl after the fact, and then you feel like, all right, nigga plays with me the next time, hey, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. But I'm talking about putting yourself in a situation where you don't know putting yourself in a situation blind. That's not what the streets told me. That's not what the big homies told me. Putting yourself in a situation where you're blind because of blind rage off of emotion. That's how niggas die.
For sure.
Because let's say if I'm in a situation and you feel, because I've done it. I see a nigga with this girl. I don't got no problem with the girl. I say, what's up? We say, what's up? I wish the nigga would pop on me. He's not making it home that night. I promise you. I mean, you're going to die. Well, you're going to allegedly, something's going to happen to you for nothing. For not nobody. Because let's say, what if the nigga wasn't trying to be disrespectful? You're just saying, what's up?
But even in that situation, yeah, I agree with you. But then you're not the person who initiated that situation from going that way. Like, you're not the one who set it off.
You think it matters who started it?
To that person, it does.
I'm talking about to life.
No, I agree.
To life. You talking about?
That's why I agree with you. No, that's why I agree with you.
This 3-person scenario, y'all talking about these people, but when it goes down, bro, I hope niggas is ready to let it. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Because I want y'all to know, once it goes down, y'all better be willing to take whatever comes with that.
For sure.
Because for a nigga like
me,
I'm 100%. Whatever it is gonna happen is gonna happen. Whatever the time, that's it.
Which is why I was gonna ask you in reference. I completely agree with you. Yes. But now, what you just said. Does that change, say a certain individual grew up in a certain area that there's always violence in that area? Say they always outside in the street till 2 or 3 in the morning with their bees on, chilling, playing the block. You know, regular shit.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You think that person may not randomly just pop on some nigga just because that's what they're accustomed to because of their environment that they're surrounded by from what they say they lived there for 10 years, for an example? You don't think that's like a factor in their decision-making in that instance?
I think how you...
Because like you're saying, you're how you are is where you stand as... I agree with everything you just said. But that doesn't change the fact there are individuals who are like that, though.
Yes.
Nothing's changed. But my point was, y'all are not like that. Because I was never talking about the... yes, I brought the question up regionally, but my point was as individuals, that's what I was trying to get to the whole time. Y'all are not... Like, y'all doing that, I would call you guys... If you guys come to me and told me, y'all did this in spot, okay, why the fuck would you... That's fucking dumb.
No, of course.
I would literally bark on y'all. Why the fuck would you niggas do? Y'all could have died for nothing.
Yeah, but
for some stupid shit.
But that's what comes with it, though. Like if we chose to, I'm saying, listen, I'm talking about in a hypothetical situation. If that's what we chose to do, we are aware like that's what comes with it, though. Because like you're saying,
you're making decisions.
But I think I disagree because I think in the moment you're too blinded by emotion to know what's going to come after that.
Also fair.
That's
point.
why I remove my. That's why I remove the emotion from these decisions I'm making.
But that's why
I'm like, if I do this. Like, bro, let's say let me say I'm on y'all side, right? And I'm that angry. Before I even make the decision, all right, how many niggas is here? Okay, am I by myself? All right, cool. Am I gonna make it home? Cool. Can I get to the car to make sure I'm good? Like, I'm thinking
me naturally, like me specifically, Derek.
Emotions?
Me, Derek, even if I'm upset, I still think of all those things. Because you're supposed to think of those things.
So that's why I don't think you would do what you do if you knew if the situation was in. That's why I don't think if you're in that situation and you view it and you're not in favor, I don't think you're gonna act like that.
I mean, if you're not in favor, if you're not in favor, no. Why would you do that? That's stupid. If you're not in favor in that situation,
and that's why I said where you grew up, that Brooklyn, Bronx, Harlem, it's just being a smart nigga. Brooklyn, Bronx, Long Island. It's just being aware of what.
No. If your situation is self-aware of the situation, but that's why I also said every situation is circumstance. Like it's different every time.
Yeah, but we're using the same scenario.
Yeah.
The same scenario. The scenario.
But also in the scenario before, we weren't in favor. It wasn't we were not in favor in our scenario. It was just me, him, her. Like it was just us. But
the place was the club. So the club is a. You have no idea what's going on.
Of course not.
When you're in that scenario, you're never in favor, bro.
No.
You never have the one up.
You're on the down.
I don't care if you got 40 niggas in there. You don't know the advantages in that scenario. You don't know, bro. You never, bro. That's blind. Music playing, people you don't know there. You're never in favor, bro. You're better off getting outside, right in front of the spot. Don't let nobody.
You see, that's what maybe I didn't express that. That's what I think. I don't think popping off in the spot. Like also like me naturally. Maybe I didn't express that because that's naturally is how I operate. But yeah, I also think I'm not going just in the spot. No, you're gonna think of this, assess the situation. But even if it's just you, him, and her, whatever.
But my thing is too. By the time you do the assessing, by the time you get to your girl, y'all probably home already. Not saying it's like you. That's what I'm saying. You deal with your chick. If the dude disrespects you after and all that, as a man, I expect you to stand on your square as a man. But I'm talking about in the scenario. That's why I'm like, how can you react? You don't know what's going on.
But we also can't glaze over the fact that in the same scenario, we also have to be able to have the decision to feel whether we do or don't. Because in the same scenario, there was 2 instances in which she told us and which she didn't.
And what I'm telling you is, if it's my girl, I protect her by not putting her in that situation.
That's understandable.
I don't put her in a situation where she could get hurt because I'm having a titty attack.
That's understandable.
That's it. I'm not putting. Just the same way, if I see yo, bro, that's like me taking you to a spot. I see a nigga you don't like. I'm pointing. Oh, yo, that nigga over there is up. Why'd I do that? What? I'm putting you in the spot to get hurt or possibly get hurt. But I'm a bad friend.
There are people like that. Yeah. Not you.
I don't think that's a Bronx thing. I don't think Bronx niggas do that. That's what I'm saying. But that's where it goes back to the overarching region thing. I'm not saying that would be me saying all Bronx niggas set niggas up. That's my point.
No, and that would be like a stereotype, which is also
exactly why I'm saying.
I think both could coexist. I think both could coexist because when I also say environment, when I say we grew up in the Bronx, I also not only mean us growing up in the Bronx, but who we chose to surround ourselves within the Bronx also. Because environment is we're speaking in a borough sense in that specific conversation, but also now who are we surrounding ourselves within? In said situation, because I can't say I can say that, but I'm not going to say that dude from the Grand Concourse feel the same way that I feel. You know what I'm saying? We're both from the Bronx, but we're both from the Bronx, but we are in different communities. We're in different environments, but still in the same borough. That's what I'm saying. Like it's your environment is not only the Bronx when I say that, but also the people you're surrounding yourself with in the Bronx, or for the most part, the community you're in the Bronx. And the community could be a large thing, which is why I said Twitter makes the community so much smaller because everyone knows everyone.
The whole point is I don't think that these reactions. I don't think they're region-based. I think they're individual-based. I think that as an individual...
I think they're both.
If you're putting yourself in that position, everyone's got to be smart. Everyone's got to use your brain. And I think that the situations you're talking about, if you say it's a Bronx thing, that would just be saying Bronx niggas is wild. And I don't... And which, hey, that's true. 110%. But y'all niggas... If you niggas come home and if y'all survive it, and y'all tell me that's what y'all did, I'd be like, what kind of dumb shit are you niggas on? And y'all tell me, well, we're from the Bronx. I'd be like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
But there are people like that, which is what I was
saying. Are, but
us specifically, no.
Because I was trying to get it to an individual place, which is why that's the entire time I've been trying to get to an individual place. And that's what I'm saying is, you telling me you're from the Bronx, it's like, to me, it's, how do you say, you're dumbing down the conversation because that's not what it is. It's, hey, this would hurt me because of this, this, and this.
When I was saying it's because we were from the Bronx, I was speaking only to the understanding of each other, like us three, like why we thought the way we thought, me, him, and Sabrina.
And like I said, I think that's not understanding. I think that's just because y'all are friends and y'all talk a lot,
which is also,
and y'all talk a lot, and y'all are similar.
But which is also your environment.
I didn't meet Jordan until I was a teenager. That doesn't influence our thought process. We're completely different people. So my thing is, no, I think you guys just hang out a lot.
But that also affects your decision making because
but that's not reach. Like, for example, if I'm in,
but that's environment. That's what I'm saying.
No, but what if I don't see him that often? We just went to high school together. That doesn't.
Yeah, but y'all spent in a lot of amount of time together. Not just that you went to high school together for 1 year. Like you're the godfather to his children.
Yes,
like
yes, me and.
But I'm saying that's the depth of y'all friendship.
Yeah, but what my thing is, that's just because we're friends. My thing is, I think you guys think like that because you guys are just friends.
Do you feel like you and all your people, like aside from us, like your other friends that you grew up with, y'all all think very similarly?
Hell no. The fuck? Fuck no. Are you crazy? Like I've argued with Walter my entire life. And y'all know that. Y'all watched us do it on the podcast.
But I don't mean like on like regular things.
Anything.
I mean like real life instances like the situations we're discussing. I'm saying like the scenario we discussed.
I've always been the one.
Like the what we discussed.
Yes, this exact one.
Do you think they would all not agree with you?
I mean, Walter's always agree with you when it comes to relationships.
No. I'm saying like the instance of the fighting, the respect. Like that's the scenario we used.
I have been the friend where I have been the problem, where I'm quick on the trigger, the hothead. And I just have to grow up and realize that I'm fucking it up for everybody else.
But I'm saying, like, your decision and how you feel in that instance, like, let's use that same example.
Yes.
Jordan would act the same way as you in that situation. Mm-hmm. Walter would act the same way as you in that situation. No, I'm asking you.
He would bug out.
Would David? Would Aaron? Would Barry?
Aaron and Barry would probably bug out. David just calm. But David doesn't. He's not into that. He'd be like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm out.
No, but that's what. But I'm just speaking.
No,
to,
that's what I'm saying. We all are such individual people. I'm saying you guys are limiting yourselves to your individuality by saying it's a Bronx thing. I think you're who you are, and I think y'all similar because y'all hang out. I think if you met a nigga from Montana and you hung out with him long enough, he would carry your character traits.
You don't think people relate more when they're from a certain area?
Place.
I mean, of course, we have things we relate to, but I don't think that's one of them. I don't think relationships.
I don't think that decision in that situation is one of them, but I think why we understand each other.
Course,
that's what I'm saying.
I think people, but the understanding has never been my question. I think I'm talking about the action, the choice of action, the choice of reaction. I think it's because you guys are friends and you guys think similarly. I don't think it has anything to do with you being from the Bronx. That's my point. I think you guys are just friends.
I mean, me personally, I feel like a lot of people, I would think a lot of people would want to know, because the initial question was, would you want to know?
Of course.
And I think, me personally, with all the people I know from the Bronx, of everyone that I know personally from the Bronx, I think large portion of them, if they were in that situation, they would want to.
And it's also tough too if you've never lived anywhere else to make that call.
That's fair. That's
so I'm saying
that's totally fair. But
if you've never lived anywhere else or have had an interaction with a whole other group of people,
for sure.
So that's also such a skewed concept that it's
it is. But that's
it's so it's very.
It's like you're boxing. It's like you're boxing. Kind of. But that's true.
It's the smallest sample size.
But I agree. But it's also still true.
And also, how big is the Bronx?
The Bronx is fairly big. The Bronx is fairly.
You know, everybody from
I know a lot of people from a lot of different
but are you friends? Are you friends with all those people?
I'm friends with a lot of people from different. Yeah.
Would you say you're friends with the majority of the Bronx?
If you want to be technical, how many people are in the
No, I'm saying I use the word majority. Majority of the city.
They're different parts of the Bronx. Yeah.
Okay, so if you think so, I don't think you've had.
I used to commute at least 50 minutes away from one place to a whole different place in the Bronx.
My thing is, have you had an extended conversation with majority of the Bronx?
Yeah.
To know their standpoint on it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You niggas must be the mayor.
Nah, it's just
my girl Lily calls me the mayor because every time we're outside, someone says it's to me.
I mean,
I'm glad as a joke.
New York itself is already small. And then,
but that's also why I initially brought up in the beginning of the conversation.
You guys are using it as a scope of New York people that go out and do this and do that.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said in the beginning of the conversation, I tried to lay the foundation of Twitter makes the Bronx so fucking small.
It makes its own community
because you will if you're in that side of Bronx Twitter, which is a large part, you will see these people out. Yeah. Me and Dro has.
Fine.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how you meet so many people from walks of life. Look at Dro met Sabrina separately from how I met Sabrina, and he just met Sabrina a month ago.
I met you niggas in Queens.
I know, exactly. But I'm saying but
I would never base your personality off of because I'm from the Bronx because the Bronx niggas I know is way wilder than y'all, and I would never hang out with them at this grown ass age. That's my point.
Yeah,
these niggas, the niggas that you guys are describing in these scenarios, I'm never going nowhere with you niggas. I'm you niggas. That means you have no control over your emotions.
But there are people.
You're a nuthead. You're a nutcase, and you need to deal with your girl privately. I mean that's what I'm saying. Niggas, the niggas I grew up with that I know from the Bronx, the most dangerous niggas on the planet. I'm saying you niggas talking about if you niggas talking about you acting like that at this grown ass age over some small shit like this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. That's my point.
When I was saying that we would all act the same was when I was speaking into reference wanting to know the information.
Exactly.
That's what
but then we've been progressed.
We definitely
progressed.
We did. But that's still what I stand on though. Because regardless, that is the foundation of this whole conversation. Yeah, we want to know if your partner slept with.
That was the foundation.
So that's why that's what I'm speaking.
But once we started to progress as to what would happen, I'm like, guys, that don't even make no sense.
I mean, it does, but maybe not for us specifically. That's what I'm saying.
I've always been talking about y'all specifically. Y'all made it. That's my point.
I wasn't talking about me specifically until you put me in the scenario.
Wait, you was in the scenario? When was y'all not in the scenario?
Yeah, but I told you I wanted to know.
No, yes, and I.
So that's what I'm saying. It's different, but then you gave two different instances of what you know and when you don't know.
Then you said you want the validity to make sure you pop on it, and then we super fast forward, and I said, hey. But Derek, I'll be a bad friend to you if I put you in a situation to go to jail that night.
But there's some people like that though.
Yeah,
that's not.
But no. But he's talking about me.
Yes, I'm not. That's not. I know that people. Yeah. I'm saying if I put Dro, I take Dro to DC, and I got beef. Let's say I got beef in DC, and I go put Dro coming with me for the first time. I decide this is the time to go pop on this nigga with my man that I'm supposed to protect, that I'm supposed to hold down.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I agree. I understand.
That's my point. Like,
no,
yo,
I
bro,
understand. I understand.
And I give the same. My girl should have that same. Be like, yo, you know what? If I'm gonna tell this nigga, we're not gonna do it here. We're not finna have this here because guess what? You put all of us in danger now. And the same way, I give the same grace to my girl. Hey, you know how women say they don't want to be embarrassed in public?
But you also said that you wouldn't even tell her.
Robin?
But you also, like you specifically, I'm saying, in that.
No, I stand on saying that it's not a necessity, but we're going with, because I'm getting y'all brains out.
So you're saying if you were to choose to tell her, you would tell her outside of. I'm not afterwards. I'm saying.
Yeah, because I don't. My point is, I don't see the validity right here. 1 and 2. That's why I asked, where is disrespect lying to y'all? Because I'll respect her more for protecting me and protecting us. That's where that's respect. Because even if let's say I took Joe DC and I wild on them niggas never getting up. Cool. He should feel disrespect. Like, bro, we came here to have a good time. Why you did that?
I agree.
That's
why I said in every scenario we gave, there's always different moving variable pieces. That's why in my instance I said like, what if you saying what's up to
I don't care. I don't care where you from, what y'all do. If you and your girl got a problem and you niggas bring it to a public place, I look at you niggas completely different.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it's weird. Yeah. Don't do it like, bro. Well, don't do it around me. Because I think that's sucker shit. If y'all got a problem, go handle that behind a closed fucking door. Don't do it when there's people around. Don't do it in public. The same way girls don't like to be embarrassed. As a nigga, I don't like to be embarrassed neither. I think it's more respectful to spare me the embarrassment in public. That's where I stand on that.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I respect
that. That's kind of where it lies.
But
there's no reason.
But I'm just saying. We were just saying. Remember, everyone is different. Which I know you know that.
I know everyone.
I know you know that obviously. But I'm saying
individual. Yes, individually, which I've been trying. Yes, as y'all, if any of you niggas put me in a situation where you niggas feel like it has to happen right here,
you feel like it's fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck is up?
I'm be like, yo, I'm gonna go home. Y'all handle that. You call me if you survive.
That I understand. Yes.
That's been. But this was a great conversation, and I learned that you niggas run the Bronx, and you niggas are Frank Lucas, and you niggas have sold coke.
Not me, man.
No.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
Because
just say allegedly, bro. Just say allegedly.
Allegedly.
You niggas really pop in the club? Jesus Christ. I'm around some killers here. Jesus. I'm around some murderers.
I never popped.
Well, me personally, now
never
that
popped in the club.
We're saying like
friends.
It's so funny because now it's so like clear black and white. Yes. Specifically,
I've been trying, but you niggas would not let me live.
Because you know what it is. Because this conversation stemmed from last week, like that being the foundation. So there's a lot of layers. So like it gets lost in translation of where we're having the combo from. You know what I mean?
Bro was not speaking Spanish. I heard what you said.
Nothing. No. I'm not gonna pop in the club because first of all, nothing's gonna happen anyway because there's security there. First of all. Initially, like first of all, whatever you're trying to do.
Now look at you niggas making sense. So then, what was the point of y'all even? What's the point of even being upset in that moment to get out, leave the place before you get tight? That's why.
Not because say if you ever want to pop outside, you can pop outside. I'm talking about in the club now though. Like I'm saying,
we're staying in the club. I'm saying,
Yo, I'm not gonna do it in the club because no one's winning that period because like
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, yo, you see. What's going? Nothing's gonna happen anyway. So what's the point of this big old fuss? So now we all just tussling, looking dumb. Then you're carried out by the security six times my size, and now everyone's embarrassed. And now I'm not talking no more because now you embarrassed me in public, and I'm supposed to be tough still. When I'm retired.
The only way you do something is if you end it right there, but that's crazy.
So break up with your girl right there.
No, and not end the relationship. I'm talking about niggas' life.
You fucking wild.
First of all,
allegedly.
No, I'm not saying me. I'm saying in general. Don't do nothing.
Any club that can happen, and I'm not going.
Yeah.
If I didn't get patted down, I'm not. If nobody passed me down, I'm not coming in.
Bro, you know them pat downs is nothing now. The pat downs be get going.
You good, bro?
I don't like it.
That's what they do. That's what all.
He lucky the cameras out on him too.
Crazy.
He lucky the cameras out on him.
I've never seen that before in my life. You just don't
caress his body. You did it twice. That was crazy.
That's all they do, bro.
Yeah, but if any club that ain't security pet, I'm not going. I'm saying.
I do feel like now though, a lot of clubs are secure now.
No. You know what? I'm not. You know what? I will say this is where I will give y'all Bronx niggas. You niggas don't care about security. You niggas clubs and
bro, niggas be reckless, bro.
No, not niggas. You guys have the worst security in New York.
Oh no, yeah, that too.
The security guards are your homeboys, so y'all get in there.
He has like your mans.
Crazy.
Motherfuckers just go to the back door.
You dap up the nigga.
And that's why don't invite me there. I'm not dealing with that no more.
Don't worry, we're gonna go to the Yankee game, bro.
You niggas just told
In the Yankee game,
y'all
they got
niggas just told me
motorcycles.
y'all was mitching them when you see a nigga. Okay, that's go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
They
ahead, tough
pay
guy.
in the Yankee and his motorcycles.
The Yankee game, these
Go ahead.
motorcycles.
I'm gonna get to my car. And
Cops
once,
is right there.
Once I'm standing outside my car, don't come near me because God bless you. But you niggas talking about you niggas is daredevil in the club with no type of protection. And y'all can do whatever to whatever that nigga that fucked my girl a year ago. I'm gonna go kill that nigga right now. Okay, good luck, boss. You don't see the 8 niggas he got over there, and you by yourself because I left.
Exactly.
Yeah, go ahead. God bless.
That's what I'm saying. It should be a
You niggas is Power
be
Rangers.
real technical in there.
You niggas is Power Rangers. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm not a superhero. I don't know what.
I'm not a superhero either,
I done been in plenty of fights in my life,
man.
but I ain't win all of them.
I've been in bad situations where motherfuckers.
You should have went your ass home.
I should have went my ass home, but
no,
that's my boy.
But you niggas
niggas
want to argue with your girl in the club.
No, not even about
Like,
that. It's just
and then everybody looking at you. Now you look dumb, and then there's 100 niggas here.
Bro, I seen niggas fight in the club over a belt.
And you shouldn't have been there.
I shouldn't. But
Stop going.
circumstances just happen.
Is it a beauty
because
belt?
there's yes.
That's what you thought?
Because there's motherfuckers is always gonna be one motherfucker that's more tougher and just don't give a fuck than the other nigga who says you don't give a fuck and who is supposedly tough. You know,
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
It is what it is.
These
I know young kids. I seen some dude.
The young kids don't care no more too. I don't play with the young kids no more. The young
kids is fucking worse.
They're the worst,
bro.
They don't care. They don't think about shit.
Yo, the young kids
and they twice outside.
Young kids.
Yeah,
oh,
that's kind of crazy.
These motherfuckers all designed it out and don't give a fuck.
They don't give a
bro.
fuck.
Got nothing to lose.
And you think I'm finna either go to jail or risk my life because y'all may have did. Yeah, girl. I'd rather leave you first.
Bro.
I'm gonna break up with you first before I go want to be super tough, super thug. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna break up with her first before I go get myself locked up. You niggas is crazy. Before I go do all that, I'm going home before I go to jail. And then what? And then guess what? She ended up with that nigga anyway. And now you're doing 30 days, and you lose everything.
It's tough.
No, it's not tough. That's what I'm saying. It's literally the opposite of tough.
Of course, bro.
The tough part is catching a nigga when you're unsuspected. See where the nigga eat dinner at. See where the nigga stay at. Hey, get it off.
There's so much more I want to say, but I can't say because there's a microphone in front of me.
I'm not gonna say anything because I think I said enough.
We gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up.
I done said enough.
I can't say what I want to
say anymore.
You niggas had me here for that long. All right, that's all we got for y'all, man. Ain't no music came out.
We got that shit. I hope that sufficed. That should have sufficed.
Hope you guys enjoyed this sparking debate.
Yes.
I've now concluded that Bronx niggas are invulnerable. And nothing can happen to them.
That's not true.
And
that's not true.
On my Flatbush, Long Island friends, man, we're bottom of this totem pole, I guess.
Also not true.
No.
I'm just gonna let them come at y'all. But no,
you're not Staten Island. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Anyway, what the fuck is that? All right. Reminder: things of business. 5K, Tyler's 5K run, March 25th, Baldwin Park. Please register. The link is in our bio. For each new registration, I will find something to give you guys. It's really important. It's a very important thing for me and our team here. And shout out to the Mckenzie family for including me and everything. So I do want to say that please sign up. You don't have to show up. Just donate what you can if you can. But we'd love full participation. Come walk, come run. There'll be T-shirts for the first 200 registrants. And, if you register and I know you, I'll, merch, party discount, something. There'll be some type of incentive. So please, we just want to get full participation to make this walk. March is Kidney Cancer Awareness Month. So please just come out, support. And yeah, I think that's all we have business-wise.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's it.
For right now, yeah.
Can't think of anything truthful.
I don't think anything else happened. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening. Ty, rest in peace forever, bro. I miss you. I love you.
Yes.
Keep showing love. Keep sharing.
Yeah, keep liking,
Reels,
subscribing,
bits, tweets, all that. We appreciate
all that good stuff you guys doing because that keeps us afloat. Shout out to Sabrina for coming on last week. That was probably going to end up being since we've been back, our highest viewed and highest downloaded episode.
Shout out Big Sad.
Y'all kept saying that nickname too.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, this goes back to the y'all thing now. Now it's flipped off.
That's what
Him.
I call it that.
Yeah.
Everything y'all do is together. Y'all don't
I
get
just
it?
met her. I just met her.
So anything y'all do, y'all don't understand y'all are one?
No.
We're not one.
Word.
Okay.
I don't gotta. I don't do the return.
I just
I want.
niggas can't be studious now. Like
Yeah,
niggas
hey,
can't
I
can't
appreciate that.
expand their vocabulary.
Niggas see 3 sundresses, he's studious.
That's crazy.
Niggas seen the sun out 4 hours away, he's studious now.
That's crazy.
It's
Yo,
good.
DC is amazing.
All right, we're out of here.
Yo, we gotta wrap it around.